All right. Charged what? I did. Did you leave it on? Well, I can always charge it again. All right. KB, are you there?
Yeah, what's up?
Did you gather all 22 ferrets?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I just want to point out that you stated at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time that you had an enclosure of about 15 to 20, that if you gathered one about every 5 minutes, you should make it in time. You answered that you gathered all 22 at 7:46 p.m., which was 31 minutes after your post.
It was
22 ferrets at about 5 minutes per would be an hour, sir.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said 20.
He
No, I mean,
miscalculated.
I'm just that good at catching ferrets. I mean, I've been doing it my whole life. Selling ferret pelts. I name them, then I kill them and skin them, and then sell the pelts.
But you only named 20 ferrets. Do you see how your story is falling apart?
I agree with Loki. A pair of them had 2 babies.
Yeah, we had some kids. I just wasn't aware. I mean, it's a big enclosure, man.
All right, even assuming that, that's still 50 minutes.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was record time. Honestly, I should honestly call the Guinness Book of World Records and see if I set some kind of record for catching ferrets.
The problem with that is that there has to be an official Guinness judge at the moment of the action occurring, otherwise it can't be counted.
How did Todd Rogers get his records in the Guinness Book of World Records?
Oh, because there's video evidence.
Is there? I thought there was no evidence whatsoever that he beat any record.
Oh no, there's video.
Really?
Yeah.
He was exposed to fraud because he used unmodified.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Billy Mitchell. Billy Mitchell, huge frauds.
Yeah. And Billy Mitchell lost his case against Carl Joss finally.
Has he ever won a defamation lawsuit? I don't think so.
Okay, it depends on your definition of winning. Technically, this was the first. No, it really does. Technically, this is the first case he actually lost. The other ones were always withdrawn because he always Billy Mitchell threw more money at it than the average person can. So technically, he never lost them until now, but he never really won. But then he did win countersuits of a bit.
He also thinks that he won his last one too.
Like, yeah, no, but he great
Galaxy, but he didn't.
No, he horribly lost.
Like Cartoon Network or something for using his likeness, and that didn't go anywhere.
And the Pixel movie.
Yeah, I would say that.
Really? He was in that movie? Oh yeah, because the what is the midget guy? I don't even know if that's correct. The short little person. That was meant to be him. Essentially, is what he was getting at.
Yeah, Dammy knows. We are talking about the goddess tier gamer, the one who cannot be beat and best player forever. Yep. Yep. So. And it's sad how much destruction he has rained upon the planet because of his existence. No, I know the whole backstory. Like, he has caused 2 people to unalive themselves because of his lawsuits.
Yeah, I heard that. It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, and one of them actually liked his YouTube videos.
Jesus Christ.
No, the man is a terrible person.
Oh yeah, he's a huge prick.
No, not prick. No, he is not a prick. He is a terrible human being. There's a big difference between prick and an absolute waste of space.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, he is. Ugh.
See, I'm kind of curious. How is he not in jail, like straight up?
He hasn't done anything illegal.
He's lied under oath.
Oh no, that part. Yeah, no, that part. He's definitely will probably get contempt at work at
The thing
worst.
about
Can they
perjury,
prove-
it's just hard to prove sometimes.
Yeah.
Even
No,
with the
not
correct
for
evidence.
him.
No, this is proven
Not for him.
perjury.
Can you
Well,
prove
yeah,
he knew
yes.
he was lying when
Yes.
he lied? Like that's what you have
Yes.
to prove. Oh
But
wow.
that's
Yes.
Okay.
the thing, right? When it comes to law, you need the attorney general to actually want to prosecute it. And if the attorney general doesn't deem it to be prosecutable or non-winning, so why would they? Even if the evidence is concrete, like this guy just flat out lied.
No, this is perjury.
Yeah.
It's not.
Perjury.
It's
Yeah,
not
perjury
whether
can
it.
be taken.
He also tried to falsify evidence and was proven multiple times that he tried to do it.
Yeah,
See, that's even worse.
that's tampering with evidence. He is,
that's tampering
and
with
it's
evidence, yeah.
absolutely proven that it's been tampered
at
with.
that point, it wouldn't really be a contempt charge or even a perjury charge. It'd be just flat out.
Right.
Has he-
Yeah.
hasn't
That's why I
he
said
gotten busted
contempt
witness
at
tampering too?
contempt
I thought he
at
was, like,
best
busted
for
tampering
him.
witnesses.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. At best. Yeah.
At best,
Like,
no.
for
This
example-
guy is going to federal jail for like 20 years. Like,
Oh really? Wow.
The things
shit.
that
No, he should
did
be.
That was like super
Like,
obvious.
found for tampering of evidence, especially in a federal case. Yeah. No. You go down.
And
You
it's
got
federal because
done
it crosses
hard.
multiple state lines.
A witness too, wasn't he like harassing some witness against him or some shit
Witness
too?
tampering. Also another big.
It was no the other way.
charge.
He was inflating a witness on his side.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. That's
So
that's
that
right.
would be.
It's still witness tampering, just the
yes,
other
but
way.
there's also another way. It's
And he may have
God.
been actual witness tampering
It's
and
coming
harassing.
in
But
Spanish to me, but it's not in English. It's the thing that lawyers do all the time, but if someone that's not a lawyer does it, it's bad. It's God, what's it
Oh,
called?
witness coaching.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have a law
Coaching your
degree to
witness.
actually
Coaching,
like coach
yeah,
a witness.
that's
Yeah,
fair.
you have to have a law
Only
degree.
a lawyer can coach a witness.
yeah, no, it's no. This dude needs to go to federal prison for like 20 years or more with what he's done. Just in this one the most recent lawsuit. I'm not even talking about his past offenses, because the past offenses can't be proven. This we have proof.
At this point, every record
Hey, man,
he had
as long
posted
as
has
there's
been
statute of
scrubbed, hasn't it?
limitations,
Oh
know,
no.
it
I
can
don't
still
know.
be
He had-
sent.
Yeah.
He has
All
no
his
standing
records.
at Twins Galaxies anymore, does he? Like it's all gone.
Right. Yeah, Twin Galaxies
No,
want nothing to do with
technically-
him.
Yeah,
He was a
his
big
things
player.
are-
Like he owned a piece of Twin Galaxies originally, right? And that was what the big fucking problem
See,
was.
according to his testimony, he was never on the board of directors,
Bullshit.
Yeah.
He wasn't. Bullshit.
but he was stated
was on
multiple
their-
times to be on the board of directors.
yeah,
That's part of
well,
the
he owned,
perjury.
like a quarter of it. It was like a third or a quarter of it was like his. Like that's how much money he had into it.
Oh.
But knowing the type of person he is, I 100% believe he did that just so there would be hesitation in calling him out on cheating. 100% that's what his intention was with owning part of that business.
Like there was one thing that was like shown that was like super obvious. Like he was given a plaque and he tried to
Mhm.
enter a completely different plaque in as evidence saying that they were the same plaque, but they were so obvious because there was a picture of him and then like the actual one that he submitted was nowhere close to the picture.
Yep.
And he tried to say
Jesus
that was
Christ.
the same plaque. Like
He was pretty addicted to the smell of his own farts, honestly.
Oh yeah.
there was one that in like he was doing his like official testimony on camera with his lawyer there, like saying what he did, or he was being interrogated by like or cross-examined or something.
It was
And like they had a
cross-examination.
picture of him using the arcade console with an unoriginal like joystick, which
Mhm.
he said to himself, he's like, if it's not black, I wouldn't use it.
Yep. If it's not black,
And
I'm
then-
not touching
no,
it.
I saw that. I saw that little snippet. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah,
And then they had one
wasn't-
picture where you couldn't see the stick, and they asked, like, is this the arcade cabinet?
Like, yep, that's
He's
the
like,
only
yep,
one that was there.
He's like, all original. The stick wasn't black; it was used. And then they have another picture turned slightly where the stick's bright fucking red.
Yep. Non-original 8-directional stick.
Like,
No.
like the dude. I don't know how he's not straight up in jail right now.
I
Like,
imagine like a lot of it is
Because
just
criminal
hard
proceedings
to get
take a while.
judge. Yeah, to get a judge to take seriously because it's literally over like cheating a video game. I imagine like especially like a lot of older judges are like it's a fucking
Well,
video
it's
game.
at this point, it's not cheating in a video game. It's so much more than that. There was the King of Kong documentary. There's the what it became like. the reason why things are the way they are now is because of the records kept by Twin Galaxies, like speedrun records, Guinness Book of World Records, a whole bunch of other top level things came about because Twin Galaxies wrote down their numbers all those
Yeah.
years ago. It's been in social media, it's been in pop culture. It's like the movie all the way back in the 80s called The Wizard has based around this. Like
Sure, yeah.
it is so ingrained into our society that how big this is.
I wanted a Power Glove because of that movie.
Oh man, me too.
Thing sucked so bad. Oh my god, it was terrible.
I still want
My
a Power
parents
Glove.
were so pissed off 'cause that thing was so fucking expensive back in the day,
It
and
was
I
like
used it for like a day.
$400 or $150.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
something
dude.
silly.
I just bitched nonstop about it until I got it for my birthday one year, and I used it for like a day.
Ungrateful child.
Pretty much. It was good for Rad Racer, and that's the only game it actually like worked as advertised for.
It also became a huge deal with him because like not only would he blatantly lie like so obviously, um, but like he also just sued everybody for
Mhm.
everything, just knowing that he could throw money around and force them to agree with him, and that was how he got away with most of his lawsuits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which technically isn't illegal, unfortunately.
Nope.
You good, Rob?
No, I've
Oh, there
been
you
here
go.
the whole time. Yeah, I've been here the whole time. I've just been letting you guys enjoy your conversation.
I do not enjoy talking about Billy Mitchell.
Let's see. We do have one who is be right back in, so I will let that.
Oh no, Prack, are you live?
I am. I absolutely
Sued.
am live.
Yay.
Try
It
me.
was all recorded for prosperity.
Try me.
Sued. Lawsuit. GG, well played.
I will say it again while I'm live. He is an absolute terrible human being that doesn't deserve to exist.
Defamation.
Yes, it is.
Lawsuits in the mail.
Yeah.
Well,
On its way.
defamation really only comes into play if you have enough of a large audience that can actually damage the
Not for
Wow.
him.
Wow.
Not for him.
Oh,
First off, wow, thanks, Dan. Second, yeah, it's true. Billy absolutely would jump on that.
Oh, well, shit. I don't really
You
know this
said
guy,
it in
so-
the basement to your little sister? Lawsuit.
He has had so many different lawsuits. It is ridiculous.
Man, I only know a lot. I don't even know this guy, so
It is a rabbit
He's-
hole of garbage.
yeah, I'm
We
not
can send
jumping
you
down there.
a video creator that has a lot of videos on it.
Carl Jobst.
Indeed.
Carl with a K. Don't worry about his Manscaped ads. They're useful. But everything else.
so as we get back into it, hello everyone.
Shit, I
Hope
need to
you've
open
been having
things
a
up.
good, nice
Yeah,
week.
we've been here for like 30 minutes and you haven't opened anything up.
I know.
I'm back.
There we go.
Hey.
As we get ourselves back into it, a small little recap for those that do not remember. The group known as Grave Undertaking have finally made their way into the gates of Trist after discovering that a coin that they have found was the perfect means of getting themselves into the city, had started to make their way inside. The group starting to realize that there were entities or some form of unknown presence within the city itself had finally encountered something that had began to warp the mind of their friendly cleric, Daisy, as they moved in, seeing the vast amount of stone-like structures holding the entrance in a complete nightmare of how to say this, of vision per se, as they can see hundreds upon thousands of individuals all turned to stone, resting at the entrance of the doorway, had continued onwards in search of not only the gem that they had found, they had heard from Rudiger's father by the name of the gem of Uzingarian, the dazzling star, had also come across some form of entity that had been observing from above. The creature telling them that they should not be here, and eventually sending in a group of shadows towards them. The party was attacked and began combat. And as they do, after a slight bit of fray beginning to build, we will get ourselves back into it. Professor, you are up.
Oh, really? I was first.
You were first.
Okay.
Good shoutouts.
Cover some of these little guys, or let's. I guess man, that's here. So yeah, let's. I am going to. Are we doing? We're doing flanking. We're doing flanking, aren't we, in this campaign or no?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go 5, 10, 20, 25, and I will attempt to stabby stab number 5.
Alrighty.
Are we doing? It's +2 or advantage?
Advantage.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. Traveling at advantage. Let's go.
Yeah, they just have disadvantage on attack, not.
The dice don't want
I
to
don't-
settle. Wow, I've never seen that. Well, the dice got like stuck up in the corner of the screen, and neither of them wanted to land. What the hell? Okay, I'm
28
assuming that
does
hits.
indeed hit. Yes, it
Okay.
does.
We'll give him the old flame blade here. So first a roll for the sheer walker damage. These things aren't small, are they?
No, they are not.
Okay. Oh boy.
Which one are you dinking? One?
Number 5, the one I'm next
5.
to. And
Oh, okay.
hold on, where are we at? You know, let's inflict wounds. There we go. That's the better numbers.
Ooh,
So 26 magical piercing.
26 magical piercing damage. As you cut through, you are able to send the scattering remains of the shadow into the ether and able to destroy it.
Okay. Let's then. You know what? I'm just going to go here. I got enough movement for that, and really nowhere to hide, unfortunately. So I think on the turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, Harry, you are up.
Seeing the professor destroy the one next to me, I'm going to lash out at number 3 with the Sunblade.
Okay.
I don't get any advantage on this, so just I'm gonna roll regularly, I guess.
Correct.
Oh, fantastic. 14 to hit. Love it.
14 does hit.
Wow, okay. Cool. I really thought that
That
was
in
a miss.
sunlight, mate.
Um okay, I just trust whatever it said it rolled.
Let's see here. So, one-handed, 17 points of radiant damage. As indeed you swing around, bringing the Sunblade down as it cuts through and able to diminish it into the ether.
Okay. And following that, I am going to when these die, they fully disappear.
Fully disappear.
Okay. I am going to, now that I have nothing here, I'm going to shift up, and is one in range, I guess? Like, is it
One is not
No.
there. One is not there.
One is not there. you saw it try to attack the professor
That's
and
the one
then
that
just
poofed.
got dragged into a dark black pool.
Into nothingness.
Nope, nope, nope. Wow, this is just unfortunate. Can I do that? I'm literally 35 foot from hitting anything. So like that's what I'm trying to wait.
Oh yeah, one
Aha.
epic failed.
There. Can I
If
okay.
you wanted to, you can make it that big one in 30. I don't know if
That's
you
what I
want
was
to
about
do
to say.
that.
I don't know if you're gonna let can I take that route? It is 30.
I'm going to say no, because you would have to move between your allies, and that would be considered difficult terrain.
Yeah, because like that's the problem is I have to sidestep to the side either before I'd get a straight shot on any of it.
Sure.
Mhm.
Um uh, double check. Bonus action. I can do a bonus action. And it doesn't cost movement. That gets me there. So if I rabbit hop 15
Okay.
and then run my 30, it gets me there.
All right.
So check off that. And then I will take my second attack, assuming this is within reach. If not, then I'm going to undo all that.
It is within range.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to swing the Sunblade at it as well.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack for me, please.
I can just imagine a weird constant battle of light and darkness right here at the intersection.
25.
25 does hit.
It's a rave rate on that one, pal.
Not all. I would say these three, but yeah. Because you shine bright light, and I turn bright light into dim light.
17 points of radiant damage. Ooh, that
Why?
hurts.
Oh, because it
Laying
does.
it on thick.
It is against undead. That's okay.
Mhm.
Wait. Plus 5. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out why that rolls so many dice when I roll it. Like, it feels like it's rolling too many.
Because you're going against undead creatures.
Are you
To
using
roll
the
those,
These are
Beyond?
To be fair, the
Using the
game
Beyond
doesn't know that.
extension?
yeah, that's why I'm just surprised that it rolls it. So like in the future, if I'm going against something, the 5 is included into that for some reason.
You can, if you're
Correct.
using the
Yeah, it's
web
if it's like
extension, you
against
can turn
undead.
it
Yeah.
off. There's an option, like every character has like optional shit you can turn on and off in the web extension.
You cut through, able to swing out towards this large creature, looking like a malnitioned, almost like a corrupted, undead-looking spider-like entity. The head protruding out of the front as a pale white scale starts to chitter out in front of you as you swing out. It does seem to cut, and the creature seems to screech out into the air, clearly perturbed by the blade.
Um, that's a bonus action. I think I'll end my turn with that. I was considering an action surge, but I don't know how devastating these are yet.
All right.
And we still have their
That is your
master to
turn?
deal with.
Yep.
Okay. It is now the Soul Shadow's turn. Right next to Lady Flowers.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to try and attempt to attack with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Which is an 8,
Nope.
which will miss. As it will. Yeah, it's going to stick to you. It's not a very smart creature, so it's going to stay there. and that will be its turn.
Uh,
Dune.
All right, let's
You're
see.
up.
Movement 5, 10,
Oh,
15,
yes.
20.
I was just saying it's in darkness,
Okay.
so I
All
wouldn't
my
be able to
movement to
see
get
anyway.
to there. And we're going to make some reckless attacks.
Okay.
First one. 27, I imagine, is going to hit
27 does hit.
with
10
10 points.
points.
No, 9 points is two-handed.
9 points. Okay.
So with an additional, I guess, 6 points of fire damage.
All
And
right.
then another 27 to hit for 11 points of magical slashing and 3 points of fire
Yeah.
damage.
Both your attacks, the one-handed did more damage by one.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy.
Yeah, the difference between one and two-handed is really like 1.4 or something ridiculous. That's not even
That
that big
low?
of a deal. It's super
easy.
low. It's
Yeah.
super low.
I would think it makes sense for him to hold it like that myself, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Rob, if I remember right from last session, is fire not very effective against these things?
You see that the fire does seem to impact the creature and is not diminished at all. You notice that
nice.
these
Okay.
creatures were the ones
shadows.
that diminished the flames.
Okay.
But they really didn't
Uh,
like radiant light.
And we'll say, yeah, it's my turn. We'll say,
Radiant
yeah,
light
we're
is
good.
really just
We'll save it.
focused
Alright.
fire.
That is the end of your turn.
Yep.
Daisy, you're up.
Oh boy. Alright. So I'm moving into the light
Probably
of
his
Harry's
fault.
For
sword,
the lights.
and I am taking the dodge action.
All right.
I am not dropping this sanctuary for anything.
Did you
Good idea.
move your full movement speed?
It's not,
I'm gonna
Sanctuary
ask?
isn't
Yes, I
concentration.
can because I dropped
Is
my
it?
backpack back here, so I am unencumbered right now.
I'm asking, did you move your full? Like, did you move your 30?
No, I moved 25.
Maybe you should get one step farther so that if something attacks you, it has to be in the light.
There you go. It's
I'm just saying, just throwing it out there.
fine. Then
That's a good call.
Why do I hear a pigeon? I'm not
Right?
entirely sure why I hear a pigeon.
No, Daisy would not. Daisy would stay there.
Okay.
Daisy's right
Metagame
at the
pigeon,
edge.
is that you? No. Not even metagame.
But yeah, that's everything. My backpack is between Vannon and the professor.
All right. So, dodge action for Daisy. Olive, you're up.
Yeah, loose feather's gonna take some shadow with it. 28.
Oh, yes.
Damn, some great attack rolls. So
Good fucking hit.
7 points of magical slashing.
All right. Swings through, seems to cut, but not fully diminish the creature in front of you.
Second attack, 23.
23 also hits.
And 8 points of magical slashing.
Can I have your two-hand slashing damage?
I don't
That'd be
even
nice.
use this thing two-handed.
Can I have yours?
Ooh.
There was one
Close,
time I
as you
think I used
see-
it two-handed. I think I dropped my shield once.
Yes. You see the creature blink for a moment as if it was about to be destroyed, however, seems to maintain its structure for
Oh,
now.
you undead fortitude piece of turd.
Does your
Yeah.
does your
Radiant
thing-
nerd.
Dude, I love undead fortitude. Unless it's a
Does
crit,
your
then I
thing
can't
do
do it.
anything to it?
Yeah, it does. He has
Ah.
they have to hit me first. But also they're
Okay.
blind whenever inside this aura. So
Lol.
yeah. And anything attacking me, doesn't matter where it is, has disadvantage because I'm considered heavily obstructed. Heavily
Ah.
obscured. I
Yeah.
mean, so
Wrecked.
I am always at disadvantage no matter what, unless it's a save, which Rob likes to do. All right, so then I think no, I'm gonna wait there. I'll end my turn.
Okay.
Yep.
The end of your turn. It is now the Shadow Cloner's turn. As this one here, he needs to make a save, which it fails.
Probably good for us.
Oh yeah.
As you hear the chittering sounds beginning to echo out as, let's see here.
Fuck, maybe we should think about running. I don't know.
It chitters from the void.
What do you mean? We only have one of them. Why would you run?
From the
Uh,
void, the
let's
chitter
see.
You've
calls.
spoken too soon.
I mean, there's also Big Daddy above us. Like,
That's true, yeah.
like, he's still here.
Let's
This is just
see.
henchmen.
As from the shadows, a bolt of dark black energy shoots out from the ether and will shoot towards Dune. 15 to
Dude,
hit.
look out!
Misses.
Second attack. 19 to hit.
So since this is technically a ranged attack, I guess I'm going to attempt this. Hold on.
Okay.
And are these bolts coming from the east?
It misses, so I use my tail to block it.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Use your tail to block
Yeah.
a magical bolt.
Yes, I will. Here,
Okay.
there you go.
That's quite the tail.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Look at
I told Dune to play better, and he did.
that. Are these coming from the east, Rob? These bolts at Dune?
Those are coming from the east.
Okay.
As Professor, you'll notice another bolt heading towards you.
Yeah, figures.
17 to hit.
I believe that misses. That does miss.
Oh, okay.
Right
As
in your
one will shoot towards Vannon as well, which will be a 17.
That misses.
Nice.
What
High
are
AC
wizards wearing? They
wizards.
have 17 AC.
High AC wizard life.
Bro, I'm the lowest AC in this party. What the fuck?
Yeah, you're the fucking supposed to be the heavily armored cleric. What the hell's going on?
Right?
Dude, I'm sitting here with 20 AC right
You got the
now. Like,
warlock and the wizards outclassing the cleric.
The fucking lowest shredded cleric
As
ever.
My
this one
AC is
here
19
is
as a lock.
going to bring up its hand, looking down and chittering down towards you as a black orb of darkness begins to build and grow directly on top of you.
does my sunlight happen to do anything to it?
That depends. Does it remove magical sunlight? Or does it remove magical darkness?
Sunlight.
I just don't know because it is
Hang on a second.
considered sunlight, so I'm not sure if the spell has any effect of sunlight, as you seem to describe it as very dark and shadowy. There can be no shadows in direct sun.
Ugh, be right back.
Well, that's what you believe. Go ahead and give me the Sunblade description if you don't mind.
Display in BTT.
Sunlight creates sunlight persistent. It does not remove magical darkness. So no. You all see Harry's Sunblade immediately be snuffed out as he is consumed by an orb of darkness, as does Daisy and Dune.
Damn.
And it will bite out towards Harry.
Good night. This thing packs a lot.
See, that will be actually, no, since that you cannot see it while it's in magical darkness, he will have advantage.
But wouldn't it
So-
also be in the sunlight at the same time?
It's also in
Or is it
sunlight.
just
He
being
is
kept
not
inside?
affected by the sunlight.
Ah, such.
Excuse me.
The darkness blocks out any light from inside of it from going outside, even if it's magical.
Correct.
Still, he is
Not
undead,
mistaken.
not a shadow being, so it makes sense.
Damn. Okay.
One
Darkness.
day. Oh my god. What?
One per
Once
day.
per day.
Oh, one per day. I thought it was a day of darkness. I'm like, holy hell, man.
No, it still lasts for 10 minutes only.
Oh,
Permanent
fun.
night, bitch.
I'll have used that
you
once.
take 1 point of that shouldn't be 1 point.
1 point.
You take 4 points of piercing damage, as that should have been, and 13 points of necrotic damage. And is going to swing or Dune,
Real quick.
which will miss. Yes,
Was my
Well,
Triss
miss.
Cloth healed?
Yes.
yes, it
Okay,
was.
I still had it on here, so
My man, you
Okay.
better take that off because I spent the spell slot on it.
Right.
okay. I was
18
just
to
gonna-
hit Dune.
Actually, I want to point this out to you so you remembered. I'm still shifted.
Fuck you.
So 13.
There you go.
So that will be a 13, which will
Yeah,
miss.
miss.
So mine was
And that
17
will be
fully,
the
right?
end of their turn. You take
4 and 13
yours was 13 points of necrotic damage. Yes,
plus 4 piercing, so 17.
plus 4 piercing. That's correct. So 17 points of damage.
Just wanted to check. Okay.
And that is the end of their turn. Vannon, you're up.
So the white one's still light, though, right? Even though the yellow one's gone.
This one's still gone.
Well, no,
You
the,
just
the
saw
light.
a orb of darkness completely consume where Harry's light is.
Okay. So, but the olive still has light shining from.
That's
Oh, no, that's
darkness.
just void.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, the
that's
professor
void.
can't
Mostly
see.
a shroud of darkness at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm also inside, so my light source is snuffed right now, and the professor can't see.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I
Why
just
do I
realized
just
with
see?
Vannon saying that, I'm like, oh, there's no light for the professor.
I was just realizing, I was just reading darkness, and it says non-magical light can't illuminate it. This is very much magical light.
That's a good point.
So for the time being, this disappears.
I can still see Vannon,
And
so I'll be fine.
yep. Let's see here. Can't illuminate it if okay. Yeah, so it basically you can't illuminate this space. The
Non-magical light
space
can't.
within you.
What about magical
Right.
light?
I'm gonna say no. You can't see anything at the moment. You can see in front of you just slightly, but you know that right now there is magical darkness surrounding you, so it might be wise to step out of it. Vannon, it is your turn.
Oh. One, two, 4. So I'll move through there. So, can I see this from here? Since
You
it's
can.
outside the darkness. Okay. I'm going to go Ray of Frost onto number 2.
All right.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
3 cold damage.
All right.
Hell yeah! Contributing. Oh yeah.
I don't know if any of the Constitution saving or concentration. I don't know if it concentrates on that
All right.
darkness.
Let's see here. Okay. It does succeed.
Okay. 2 more spells. That's it. And that's it. I'm done.
All right. Professor, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna follow Gannon. Oh, there you are. Gannon, I can't see shit. 15.
Go get him, Professor.
Well, I guess even if I step to the right, even if I can get line of sight on that thing, I technically can't because that's just an orb of darkness.
Correct.
Right? Okay.
Oh, the sunblade doesn't illuminate it. I stepped away for that.
No, it does
No,
not.
I was asking,
It's
but
dark.
apparently not.
Yeah, that's weird.
Does my blade get extinguished?
No. You can see in your hand the radiant energy is still emanating from it, but it does not seem to be piercing through the magical darkness.
Yeah, I was just asking because it said that it extinguished second level or lower
Oh,
light,
hold on.
and that's why I was wondering if its sunblade is second level or lower.
So his light isn't extending out beyond that black sphere anymore. Like it's not.
Correct.
There's no light. Okay. That Shit. Yeah, I got nothing. Let me. I wasn't thinking about. Let me here. Go back. Let's move. This is a statue man right here next to me.
Correct.
Okay, I am going to step in the same pace. A bonus action, meld into darkness, try to conceal myself behind the statue,
Okay.
and then I will also be taking the dodge action.
Okay. Give me a stealth check, please.
Close to a nat 20. Dirty 20. And that'll be my turn.
All right. That is your turn. Harry, darkness surrounds you. You sense the flames of Dune right next to you, the radiant blade in your hand, as you felt something reaching out and biting out towards you, and then immediately disappearing once again.
Can I shift around the creature to here?
You'd be crashing right into a statue.
I thought we blew that
Rough
up
terrain.
last time.
So rough
That
terrain.
well, that thing technically ran into it.
Yeah.
You'd have to move around the statue.
Yay. So. So I can't rough terrain over it, even though it's an object.
Sure. I would say you can rough terrain it.
Okay, so that's 10 to get to there. That. And I can't squeeze in, so like, I can't like squeeze in between the statue and the creature there.
Give me an athletics or acrobatics check, please.
Where if you fail, something bad happens.
Okay. You are able to squeeze through the space under the creature and the statue itself, as you are able to maneuver to there. You will not
Okay.
be able to get into that space there. You'd be
Oh,
able to get
that's
to the space that you were at before.
oh well. This is where I was trying to get to. Sorry, I thought that was what I was
Uh,
rolling for.
No, you would be in the same space as the statue and or the creature, so you would not be able to do so.
I wonder. Okay. Do I have to be where that statue is to get a flank?
Technically, yes, but you do not know that Dune is currently flanking it.
But I did know where Dune was at. You said that when we started. But
He was in the
if
general space that you can see. You do
if
not see
so,
Dune.
then I would have just stepped outside of the darkness. Then, if I would have known that was flanking, I would have just gotten out of the darkness, saw the creature, and then attacked it again.
Okay then. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Well, I'm in inventory. Like, why can't I find weapon? So first swing is going to be 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Sounds about right. Second swing, 20.
20 hits.
20 hits.
Ooh.
Look at
That's
that.
a big hit.
20
Yeah, look
points
at
of
that.
radiance. And then I am, as my bonus action, going to drop a second wind.
All right.
Nice. Good roll. Good roll.
Very good roll.
Okay.
And that will be
And
the end of your
that's
turn.
yep.
Excellent.
Now that
End
I'm
of
out, does my
turn.
light cut through the darkness outside of it?
It seems to emanate over the dark orb, not seeming to push through it. No. Dune and Daisy are still currently in darkness. Two natural forces facing against each other, seemingly not preventing any change. And I need this actually. Give me a second. He needs to make a Constitution save. Yes, he maintains it though.
It was 2 hits, so wouldn't he have to roll twice?
I whiffed
Yeah,
on the
sure.
first
Why
one.
not?
I whiffed on the first one.
It was one
Yeah,
hit.
you whiffed on the first one.
Oh, okay.
15 does not hit.
Yeah, because I saw 2 types of damage. I'm like, oh, but I forgot it's a
Mm.
total.
But that will be turn. Dune, you are up.
Did the shadow
Alright.
get taken off?
Yeah,
The
should I take
shadow
him?
does not get.
Well,
Oh,
he
that's
did
right.
have his turn, yeah.
Yeah, some reason he's off the encounter. He should have been after
Mhm.
Harry, I thought.
He
It
was.
wasn't my
Oh,
turn
they
was
were all
up. He was
dead.
there. I did see him.
Not gonna lie, I thought they were all dead, so I'll go ahead and have him make his turn.
He
Yeah.
did have a 22. I do remember.
No,
that.
he did his freaking
Uh,
undead fortitude save.
so that will be a 16 to hit, which will miss.
Correct.
Very nice.
And that will be his turn.
All right.
Dune, it is
Alright.
now your turn.
Okay. I'm going to move out of the darkness. Get to here. So I can flank with Mr. Haddington. And we're gonna make some attacks. All at
Alright.
reckless, of course. First one.
Gotcha.
So you don't really need a reckless if you already have advantage, sir.
I'm still gonna do it anyway. 17 to 17 hit.
For fun.
17
Just for the
misses.
love of the reckless.
Ooh, okay. And
It's like the
second
shadow
attack.
didn't need to make his attack, but I
Ooh,
made him do it
both
anyway.
missed.
Like,
Wow, okay.
wow.
Swinging both times,
Yeah.
able to flank with Harry. However, the creature seems to rise up into the air, allowing it to dodge your two swings, and does not find impact.
What would be
Yeah,
a
I'm-
super advantage?
Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna save my action surge. That's my turn.
Gotcha. Daisy, you're up. Olive on deck.
Okay, I have a question.
Shoot.
Would casting conjure animals dispel my sanctuary? 'Cause
Yes.
okay, because I was gonna say technically it's the animal attacking, not me. Okay. That changes things. All right, I'm gonna walk out the darkness. This way.
All right.
Also, my light is
Luckily not
dispelled.
bumping into them.
Into more darkness. True.
No,
Also-
it's
also-
it. Actually,
dim
yeah,
light, right?
it'd be well. Isn't the cavern dim light?
There is no light within the cavern now.
So yeah,
Also-
you'd be walking out of darkness into darkness.
Okay, yeah. I also don't have a light source because according to darkness, it dispels any light source second level or lower, and mine's a cantrip.
Okay.
So it makes
Never
sense I
mind
would
then.
walk from one darkness into another darkness. I don't know where the fuck I'm going.
Yep. So those disappear. There we go.
And
Got a light show going on.
then I barely see the professor for a second, and I'm like, oh, I guess I go this way.
Hello.
Okay. And I'll cast light again.
Oh, thank you, Daisy.
Okay,
It's
let me
nice
go
to be
ahead and
able to
change
see.
the
Nice to be able to see again.
put the light back on your token. There we go.
Hey, there you go. Immersion.
Technically, it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter because that dark orb, like I can't shoot anything anyway. Everything's blocked by orbs of darkness.
Well, you can. It's just at disadvantage.
Let's see.
Really?
So
Yeah, you
Okay.
can always make a blind attack.
do I have line of sight of Harry? No, I do not.
You do
No,
not.
I do not. And even if I move up, I do not. Okay. Yeah. No. I'll stay over here.
Okay.
And yeah, that's that. Yeah.
EOT.
hmm
Okay. Olive, you are up.
Yeah, we're gonna try and put this spirit back to rest. 16 to hit.
16 does hit.
13 points of magical slashing.
And with that, you slash through it, able to destroy the shadow from which it came from.
All right. And then I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Coming right here. And I'm going to engage this Bone Daddy.
All right.
Second attack. Natural 20. Get wrecked.
Nice.
That does hit.
I would hope so.
Do you get advantage because, just out of curiosity?
Because the shadow of Moyle says I am heavily obscured, not because of the darkness.
Okay.
Heavily
It does see you.
Yeah. It heavily obscured. It's not because of the darkness. It's completely different.
Okay, gotcha.
Unless it can specifically
case-
see through heavily obscured. Because that's a very different
We
line.
don't
It's this is a very controversial spell, and it's 2 separate lines of text. So, yeah, I'll let you make a judgment on that. But a heavily obscured target has advantage against all attacks it makes, and disadvantage on any attacks given to it.
I will say
The darkness does not
you have
apply.
advantage.
Sweet, natural 20. All
Natural 20 does go through.
right. That is going to be 13 points of magical slashing.
It is not magical slashing. It is psychic due to loose feather.
Right. Is it psychic or radiant? I keep forgetting.
Psychic.
Force.
Oh, force. Okay.
Force.
Shit. Even I'm forgetting my own magical
I know.
items.
Dude, loose feather has so much going on with it. It's understandable. Yeah, force damage.
It's fun. That does hit. Yeah, and that hurt him quite a bit.
I would hope so. That is that. Oh man. Yeah, I have a feeling Big Daddy's coming down, so I'm going to hold off on my bonus action, and that'll end my turn.
I'm not sure if you mentioned it, but does this aura that I'm in now, does it affect me in any way? Do I have to move
So
out of
now,
it?
because Daisy has her light spell going, and light is over here, it is now dim light.
Okay.
So you're not in darkness; it is dim.
Okay, so I can attack as normal and not be hindered at all.
As long as you have dark vision, yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay. And that is the end of Olive's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first of all, I need to make another con save. Which does succeed, so the darkness does maintain. This guy needs to make a wisdom save, which he fails.
This poor thing.
Yes, poor.
Poor, yeah, it's like a
Uh,
shadowy monstrosity. I don't know. If
Well,
pity
yeah, it's
for
poor.
it.
It has no money. What do you
Yeah, it's
mean?
poor.
You don't know
Exactly,
the
it's poor.
socioeconomic status of this thing.
It's
I
a
have no
skeleton.
clue.
It
I
has
have
no
no clue.
money.
For all we know, its bones are made of gold,
Yeah.
and it's the richest thing we've ever met.
It's
We
true.
don't know.
We don't know.
True. Yeah.
the creature in front of Dune, Olive, and Harry is going to swing around and is going to bite towards Harry for a natural 20.
Oh,
Does he get disadvantage from the light?
It does not.
attacking her, not you.
No, he has the light. I have the dark.
The duality of
Mhm.
life.
I was say, how does it handle with the rave?
Circle.
The strobe lights.
It's not so bad. It's not so. Oh, plus it.
6 points of piercing damage and 21 points of necrotic damage.
So 27.
27.
Thanks for getting my heel jerk.
Is going to send a claw over towards Dune and 1 claw towards Olive. Natural 1.
He has advantage on Dune because Dune reckless.
Yeah, but he
No, no.
doesn't
He
because
shifted.
it's Dune. He
Doesn't-
shifted.
Yeah, because I don't get advantage because shifter.
Mhm. Oh, 93. Oh my
Wow,
Don't
goodness.
laugh, dude. You're about to
these
get
D100s.
Yeah, I know.
Holy shit. All over the place.
Dune gets sent to the other
93.
dimension now.
No.
Hey,
Right.
at least it's not 100.
The best
That's
that can happen
true.
is turn into a hit, right?
No.
It's
Huh.
something, if I remember correctly, it's like true ice shit.
Yeah, it can do some nasty stuff when it gets that high.
Dune, roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Respectable.
Okay.
I don't think that does it.
No, I don't think so either.
Probably not.
You see the creature reaching out towards you, and you're able to move down just in time. However, there is a thick amount of dark green energy that seems to swell within the claws of the creature and rakes across your form. You take a total of 44 points of
Holy
poison
fuck
damage.
me.
Hold on a second. So 44. Hold on. -6. That's 38. Okay.
There's the one.
No, I'm doing. I still have temp HP.
Mhm.
You
For
take
now.
half, right?
No, it's poison.
Nope, it's poison.
Poison, yeah, it's poison.
Mm-hmm.
And
Son of a
15
gun.
did not succeed.
I
Yep,
figured. Yeah.
sadly. All right.
Dune still up?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Good. Okay, as one more will go towards Olive,
Disadvantage.
which will be an 11.
Get wrecked.
The creature on top of the platform will bring out its hands again, creating a long spear-like piece of shadow, and will shoot it over towards each of you, one each. So one towards Harry, which will be a 24. Taking 7 points total, 6 piercing, 1 point of necrotic. Second attack will be towards Dune,
Mm-hmm.
an 11, which will miss,
Yep.
and 1 with disadvantage against Olive, which will be in that one.
Yeah.
Double lot, you won't. No balls.
30.
Okay.
Simple miss, probably. It's a low quarter, so it's above quarter, so mid quarter. Low mid. It might do something.
Okay. All right. Since this guy is not here, nothing bad happens as all of you duck just in time to see the bolt of shadow energy shoot through the air and directly through the darkness. As Vannon, you'd see a bolt of dark shadow shoot through you and eventually land over here where the other entity once was. As Daisy, Vannon, and Professor, I need you to make me dexterity saving throws, please.
Son of a gun. Hey, respectable.
Nice.
Could have been better.
Hey, it's still respectable.
Really respectable. I'm not gonna complain about it.
Successes on all end as
Hooray!
fairy lights begin to gather
Mm.
around where you once were as
He's
you see a
fairy
familiar
fire.
sense of fairy fire shoot towards all of you.
Dude, fairy
You
fire
had
is
me-
strong, but that's great.
You had me in the first half, not gonna lie.
These
No, it was just it
bone
was
collector
just fairy fire?
necrotic skeletons do fairy fire.
That is. Oh, that. Ooh, fair enough.
That's hilarious. No, fairy fire is a powerful game-winning spell or combat-winning spell, but it's just hilarious to see these guys do it. Like one of them brought out their
Like-
Hollyhopper notebook.
Me and Sea of Thieves with my Edgelord ship set and my confetti cannon.
Right?
And that is the end of their turn. Vannon, you are up.
Confused looks from everybody's like, huh?
No, these guys are pulling out all my greatest hits. Darkness Orb, Fairy Fire. Man, that's old Olive stuff right there.
They're you, but worse.
Right?
Vannon?
Computing.
Yeah. I'll move back up 10 feet.
Oh my god.
And then. Let me do something for them. So I'll just do Ray of Frost again on the number 2.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack.
16.
16 misses.
Okay.
Shooting
down
out
there.
the ray of frost towards them, almost hitting Harry in the process. However, the creature quickly skitters to the side, able to dodge your attack.
Wait,
your
DM,
turn.
where was the fairy fire? Can you square it out
It
for me?
is sure.
Because I have a feeling the backpack is lit up.
Oh yeah, that backpack
I'll help
is
keep
lit
track of
the
it.
fuck up.
I'm gonna lose it now.
Yep,
Yeah, the backpack's lit up.
Yep, good to know.
backpack is lit up.
And it's magenta? Okay, nice. Or pink.
Yeah, boy.
Is that the end of your turn, Vannon?
Yes.
All right, Professor. You're not entirely sure why, but you're able to see again.
Okay.
And now there are spectral, fairy-like dust beginning to float around you at the moment, able to avoid most of them for the time being.
Can I
However,
get?
the bag of holding is resting on the ground.
I have the bag of holding.
Oh
It's
no,
not a bag of
no, no,
holding,
the
it's just
back,
a backpack.
Daisy's backpack
Backpack.
is
Oh, okay.
resting
Yeah,
on it.
yeah. Of
That's
course,
fine.
yeah.
Okay.
Can I make a free, like, I don't know what it would be, some kind of check to determine if I know what the hell happened to that big one that charged me?
Uh, you can give me either a Arcana or Religion check, please.
Oh, it'll be Arcana, right? Yeah. Ain't got a clue.
You saw this once when in Fort Ridian, seeing the Lord himself charging forwards, preparing to brandish his blade, only to be dragged in by some unknown entity and a black portal. And you knew the moment he came back, he looked harrowed. He looked like he had been through hell.
Okay.
Professor of
Right?
Witchcraft and Wizardry, my foot.
Okay. So yeah, let's go.
Doesn't know a Lair Galaxy Cat banishment when he sees one. What do they teach at frickin' Strixhaven anyway? Jeez.
It's a bunk roll. Um, I mean, I could try to. Um, no, because he's gonna drop another one of those fucking. Or no, don't do it. Whatever you're thinking about doing, don't do it. Yeah, we'll try to.
I'm thinking about not dying.
Right, clear. See, that's what I'm saying, Cat. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, we're gonna give it a try. I'm gonna go here and again. Bonus action, meld into shadow, and attempt to kind of conceal myself as I step from behind this orb of darkness, if possible.
Okay.
Steps into the bright light to hide. Great idea.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's
This
probably
is
That's
not
what
gonna
they
work.
teach at
sunlight, so
I got
Strixhaven.
nothing else. I'm trying to eke out advantage if I can, but it was a damn good roll.
It's
So yeah,
definitely seems rather hard in this moment. So I will
yes.
say, did you roll
Never mind.
twice? Okay.
Yeah, first was a 13.
You would not have advantage with this due to you being in direct sunlight.
That's fair.
So I will say that this will be a 24.
Only. Slacker.
Mhm.
24.
Right.
Oh wait, what? Oh what?
Your first
A
roll was a
24.
13.
Oh, the
You would have a
Pokemon
normal roll.
because of the light. Okay, I get you. Okay,
Yes.
okay, that's fair. Yeah, then I'm gonna definitely try to shoot at this sucker.
All right.
Go. Yeah, regular.
Even
Oh, it
though
wanted to be a
you're in direct
20. It
sunlight,
wanted to be a 20. 17 to hit.
you would have advantage, surprisingly enough, since it does not see you due to the fact you rolled a frickin' 24. So go ahead and roll me again, just in case.
Okay.
He's blinded by the light. He couldn't see you hiding in the light.
There you go.
Dirty 20. Got there some way.
20 does hit.
Okay. We'll just do another inflict wound. So we'll roll the crossbow. Love rolling those ones on the initial damage roll.
All right.
Badoosh.
Ooh, nasty
Not
bit
bad.
of damage.
Yeah.
And
19.
yet it still stands.
Yeah, I figured.
Taking another hit will look over in your direction, now giving that chittering sound from the skull that protrudes from the elongated neck.
Just assumes it was a statue that attacked it.
No, those dark, hollow eye holes are looking directly towards you.
Okay, that's fucking great. That makes me happy. That's my turn.
It assumes a
Very
future
well.
statue attacked it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's fair.
Harry, it is your turn.
Oh boy. Sorry, just wanted to know that measurement. So I am going to. Can I tell how's the big boy in front of me look? Beside dark and evil.
He looks very dark and evil.
Evil.
However, he does look like he's starting to struggle. There is obvious wounds being shown. The long, thin, almost spider-like legs do show like slight quivering whenever they move at this point. There is very obvious signs that this thing has been worn down for a fair bit.
Okay, we're gonna lash out with the old sunblade, hopefully with advantage.
Due to you flanking, yes.
Yeah, let's go. Sunblade lash out 1 for that adjusted
20
one.
does hit.
For the 12 radiant.
12 points of radiant damage. Impacts against the side of the creature as it wobbles again, seemingly right on death's door.
And good thing I have a second hit.
Does it need to do 2 concentration checks?
It does.
Well, I guess it depends if I hit, right?
Success.
No, because of professors.
And
Oh yeah, huh?
success.
Really a 12?
So,
Fuck.
second swing.
Yeah, it's above
Half
10.
Yeah.
damage return.
Wow.
Yeah, half.
Fuck me, I guess.
Wow.
On that one. Roll me a
I
D100,
feel that
please.
pain. I
Roll
feel
2 D100 to take the highest for that. No.
that.
Do I get advantage on my D100s?
And then after
do not.
this, you roll 46, take the lowest, and
And then do it again 5 more times.
Harry, I really wanted you to kill this thing on your turn.
I really needed him to do it too, but maybe Doom will do it.
I'm not gonna lie. Assuming I don't get phased into another plane, I planned on action surging this turn, so that's why I was calculating my distance.
Well, good luck.
So,
Don't jinx it.
good luck.
Don't get banished,
Eh?
forehead.
I don't think that's a
Oh.
banish.
38.
Yeah,
It's not terrible.
mid-low
Yeah,
range, mid-low quarter. That's pretty good. The last one was a direct line shot across, but this is a melee.
And no one's in range of me except the statue, so
Don't give him ideas.
please.
too
Nothing
late.
but statues behind you. That's correct.
38. Thank goodness this is a magical blade.
Oh god, it would have broken.
Hey, really?
Yeah.
38 would have broke his weapon, huh? Damn.
That's allowed for that high, honestly. Like that's a
Yeah,
I figured
that's
that'd
what
be
I
bad, like
surprising.
some
No. So 38. Should you attack with a weapon that is non-magical, you would have a -1 to that weapon for the rest of the day.
Fuck me.
Like you
Ooh, wow.
sprained your
Wow.
wrist, I guess.
Pretty much.
Cool,
There would be a
heavy.
chip within the blade, making it weaker and vulnerable to any further damage. If you rolled another nat 1, you'd get another -1. If you had a -3, it would end up being broken.
It's rough, buddy.
So
However,
nothing.
due to it being a magical blade, no ill effects.
Just got that like ringing feeling in your wrist, like when you hit
Right.
a baseball wrong.
You swing around and actually impact against the side of the statue, not fully well aware of where the statue was. As the blade impacts, you feel a slight strain within your wrist, almost letting go for it for a moment, but however, your grip maintains, able to hold on to your blade in the midst of combat.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna do it because it was my plan. I had hoped that I would have killed it on that turn, but we're gonna action surge
Go for it.
and we're gonna take another swing at it.
Action surge.
Really, fuck you, game.
16 will sadly miss.
I thought 16 was the threshold. Oh, it's 17.
And I guess we're gonna go for the last swing.
Come on, you got this.
There you go.
Hey, that's what I'm talking
That makes
about.
up for it.
Yeah.
Double lot, you won't.
The balls.
I was about to say, you
Double
were
lot.
hitting a lot better.
Double lot, you won't. No balls.
Do I? No, I didn't use any grit. Wait, so, wait, I don't know what the lot means. Sorry.
Double lot is 2 zeros or 100 on a D100. Double lot.
Do I roll a D100? Did you say that?
No.
Let's just park being park.
Okay.
No, actually,
So-
I thought we did crit roll, percentile rolls on crits on ups and downs. I just didn't do it on mine.
Oh, okay.
Or am I mistaken?
No. Natural 20s are just double damage. The
It's
table
only
is
fail.
further than that one's.
Gotcha. That's just my game because I like my players.
I don't agree with that at all. I don't think I like the players at all. So what?
I like my players. The dungeon doesn't. There's a difference.
Dude, the dungeon
Right.
hates us.
I can make it so there's no.
See,
Crit
I
chart.
struggle so much to tell what I did and didn't roll in this.
You mouse over it. The 1d8 plus 7. You rolled a 2. Times 2 is 4. Plus 7 is 11. And then the 6 times 2 is 12.
So
So
17.
that's no. That's the d6 is doubled as well.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're
That's
right.
12. So that's 23 radiant damage.
Yeah, 23.
23 points of radiant damage.
Good
And
hit.
that one finally brings it up. You slam it directly into the forehead of the skull as the chittering slowly begins to quiet down and the creature falls.
Nice work, Harry.
Darkness fades.
Shit.
See, I just want to say, like, I'm gonna see the two because I see 5th bracket 9 plus 6 bracket equal 9 plus 6 equal 15. Like, it's
You're
just
looking
same
at the
question,
total. Look at the individual die rolls. That's above it, underneath your to hit, but above your total. 9 single-handed is a d8 plus 7 equals the 2, which is what you rolled, plus 7. Double the 2 is 4, plus 7 is 11. And then the 6 is, well, a 6.
Okay. Okay. I don't know. I missed. I guess I'm just not used to my weapons. Usually, they're not that much information when I click on them. So I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, fair enough.
This is unfortunate.
Harry, is that the end of your turn?
I have movement, so I'm going to shift over here in front of Daisy.
All right. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
I think it's only when it's cast.
Is it? I thought you.
It's
It's
just at
whenever
the
someone
moment.
enters.
Because it's a
It's at the
level
moment of
1. I
casting.
think it's only when it's
Yeah.
cast. Double check that. I could be wrong.
It's
but
not an AO. It's not like a permanent AOE. It's just at the moment of casting.
Yeah.
Any creature in the area when the spell is cast. Okay, so
yeah,
yeah.
the
that's
color
fine.
stays there, but it doesn't
Yes.
have any more effects.
Sorry, I've just been dealing with a whole week
Yeah.
of freaking Spirit Guardians for the last few days.
That's fair.
Such a good spell. That's
Yeah.
such a great spell.
Dude, if
Cast
there,
Spirit Guardians. I cast Spirit Guardians. I cast Spirit Guardians. 6 of you and half of you are Spirit Guardians.
you know what? My world has no spirits. There.
Fuck you.
There is no afterlife. There is only.
There is
There's
only
the
Zool.
void.
It's TOA.
All right. Anyways, you enter the zone of the fairy light and join your companions. Is that the end of your turn, Harry?
Yeah, that's what I got.
All right, Dune, you are up.
Alright,
Go
I
ahead and
imagine
mark these real quick.
this thing is this thing like floor level or is it like up
No,
high?
it is 20 feet in the air.
Okay, well I can't do nothing, so I'm just gonna get right here and wait for it and action dodge, and that's my turn.
All right.
Where'd you go? You ran off into the east in the
Yep.
darkness. Okay.
I can see.
I mean, he's on
Oh yeah,
fire
no, I know
as
you can see.
well.
I can't. I'm just curious where you went.
So you give
He's on
off light
fire.
because he's on fire?
Oh, if he's on
Yeah.
fire, I can see him, right?
You
Like,
should
that'd
give
be
off
pretty
some
obvious.
light.
You can see some lights, yes, starting to slowly fade away into the cavern.
Okay.
That's my turn.
You know what? Let me make a
Yeah.
bit of. Go ahead and do this real quick. 5 and 10. There we go.
You should make it
So-
red.
Hey, there he is.
Yay.
This should. Hold on, give me a
Scroll
second.
down a little bit and you can choose the color.
Are you right now like
Can I choose
basically
the
a
color?
werewolf
I
that's on
cannot
fire?
choose the
You have to
color.
Pretty
open.
much,
You have
yeah.
to click. There's a
Okay.
drop down where you have to change
Oh,
it.
there is one.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's how I
just give me a
changed your
Best way I
orbs
can
color.
describe it is-
There we
hold on.
go.
Looks nice. There you go. Multiple colors, kind of let it.
I used
fade
an
on the way
orange,
out.
but
Oh,
There
if
we go.
only. Hold on, let me see if I can do this.
just letting the hatred flow
Actually
through,
gonna
that's why
try
he's
it, hell
glowing red.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I do that in TOA all the time, especially when Rob's like, "Hey, can you change my orb light
There we
to
go.
my magic light to like blue, light blue?"
Okay, but do you play Magic?
The Gathering, no, huh?
Does anybody play by chance?
I used to.
Used to.
The best way I
Used
can
to.
describe it is the smoldering werewolf. That's the best way I can put it.
Oh.
But it's more of like an outside fire.
All my friends, like a lot of my friends played it, but I never got into it.
Yeah, my friends were addicted to drugs. I was addicted to magic. We both spent the same amount of money.
I bet. I bet.
We both definitely felt magic. That's for sure.
It's pretty good.
So it's my turn now.
Yep.
Yep.
Lovely. Okay, where? Oh, look, there's a Harry next to me. How bad does Harry look?
There is.
I did the math for this. Now I just need to actually figure out the exact statement for this. If I scroll down to here and then go into notes. Notes. Harry looks wounded.
Okay. I put a hand on Harry's shoulder and say, "It's alright, my furry fellow. You're doing good." And third level cure wounds. So 26 points of healing.
Oh, thank God. Thanks for doubling my HP. Me hovering over the damage button with more than my HP put in. Wait a minute. No.
Is it wounded
Don't
the
do
least?
that.
And Harry
Wounded the
falls.
smallest amount of damage? Is that what wounded means? Like you have little.
Wounded
like
is half.
above...
Below half, yeah.
Oh,
Bloodied
it's at
is
half.
below 20.
But above
Yeah.
24.
Bloodied.
Okay.
Bruised
is-
is the least.
Got ya.
Yes.
If you want to be exact, I was at 32%.
and the cool thing is, I gained back 5 HP because I used a third level spell slot to heal him.
Yeah, that life cleric.
And that is that's not. I was about to say that's all she wrote, but that's not all she wrote. I'm
Oh.
gonna move 10 feet down.
Not
That's
gonna
all
lie.
she wrote.
This is kind of
Alright.
why I moved over in front of Daisy, because like kind of protecting, but kind of hoping I'd get healed.
Sure.
Well done.
This is the end of Daisy's turn. Olive, you are up.
All right, my darkness void form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna position right here, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast this thing.
All right.
First attack, natural 20. Get wrecked.
Nice.
Hey, nice.
As that is going to be 20 points of force damage.
Very nice. Slams forwards, seems to definitely attract its attention.
Second attack, 22 to hit.
22 also hits.
8 points of force damage.
Another 8 points of force damage, both impacting against the side of the creature looking over towards you, the same chittering sound of the bone against bone from the skull that protrudes from its neck.
We're
Is that your
both
turn,
created undeath. The difference is I'll still be here. That'll end my turn.
Very well. That's the end of your turn. Let's see if this sucker comes back.
Do
Nope.
it. You won't. No balls.
This
He's
This
failing his
thing is-
saves.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought he
What's
did
wrong-
come back.
Nope.
I
Nope.
wonder if it's gonna be as scarred as
He has
the
still
guy
been
was.
disappeared.
He is still within the void of pandemonium. So
Wait, he's in
let's see.
pandemonium?
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Like I said, poor thing.
I actually feel sorry for this guy, yeah.
I believe someone actually rolled it during the siege. That like, where exactly did this guy go? And someone actually rolled it
Yeah.
and rolled it perfectly, and they figured out that yeah, that was a portal to pandemonium.
Okay. So they this one
I
went
don't
to, they
remember if
both
it
went
was
to
Vannon or
pandemonium.
myself. It was one of
Gotcha.
us two.
I think it was you.
Probably.
Mhm.
I have to check my notes. but-
As this one here is going to continue to fire out with the strings of dark shadow-like energy beginning to build between its hands. However, it is also going to actually no, you two are well too spread out, so it can't do that.
Yeah.
A darkness orb
Uh-huh.
for you.
Nah, it wasn't gonna do that, it was gonna do the other one.
Okay, yeah, of course he would.
So it's instead going to fire twice. One on. You know what? It's gonna fire twice on Dune and once on Olive, since it can't really
Alright.
see Olive too well.
Yeah.
Natural one.
Good thing
On the
Jay's
first
taking
one.
that dodge action.
Yeah.
18.
Oh, low quarter. Low quarter.
Come on, give me some good. Give me some good. Come on.
It's already pretty decent.
Yeah, first
It's not
freaking
single
attack as
digits,
well.
but yeah, and the first attack.
Uh,
It could negate all
that
attacks.
sucks. Let's see here. Okay. Huh. All right. So it needs to make a dexterity saving throw,
Oh, these guys' decks are like +9.
which it fails,
Oh,
and is going to fall off of its perch.
Yeah!
Yeah.
That's exactly what I needed.
No kidding.
Slamming down
can see the
prone
end of it now.
against the ground is going
First-
to.
Of course it's prone.
Does it fall head first and break its neck and die?
It does take damage since it was 20 feet in the air. So it will take 5 points of falling damage.
What's the is it a d6 every 10 feet?
Yeah.
Is that the calculation?
Yep.
Okay.
Up to a terminal velocity usually, but yeah. Or you could
What's
just do
the max?
d6 every 10 feet, and some people
What's the
will.
max you can roll then for a terminal velocity? Like 20 d6?
Oh, yeah, 20d6 is
Oh,
max.
never mind. It does not stand up. It cannot stand up due to the fact that this is the effect. It cannot stand up and cannot attack for the rest of its turn. Well, shit.
Well, if you want to let him stand up, that's fine.
No, it's
No.
fine. He can chill. He's been hanging around a while.
No, I said it
He needs
should
a rest.
disadvantage now. This is better. You
As
guys are melee. It's better that it's on the ground, honestly.
I'm both. I'm good.
yeah, it's gonna just do this. As on the other side, you
No.
guys see a orb of darkness begin to build and appear around Van and Daisy and Harry.
Damn this thing.
Saw that one coming. That's why you spread
Wait,
out.
does that mean that the backpack no longer glows?
Yep, and my
Correct.
leg also
Because it's a
goes away.
magical light created of level 2.
And fairy fire fades.
Oh, fairy fire backpack.
That's hilarious.
And is going to fire upon all of you.
Wait, there's a fourth one now?
Harry. You knew that there was something shooting on the west side, or at least
Oh,
the
I
ones
only
on
knew
the
of
west
the east
side.
side.
Yeah.
Okay.
They all
No,
do
it's
that
from
too.
Did you say southwest? It shot at me originally, didn't it?
Yep.
Oh, south. It was just what? Okay.
And due to you guys not being able to see it, it will have advantage. So each of you will be getting an attack. Harry,
Oh, hold on, real
23 to
quick.
hit.
Here's
Yes.
a question:
Yes.
Do they have? Are they able to see into the darkness?
Yes.
Damn.
You would know this from the previous attack that it was able to see you while you were within the darkness orb.
Man, I was really hoping for it to counter itself, but okay.
Sadly, no.
D&D is really good at not doing that.
I don't know. As
Uh,
a player, I seem to do all the time. I don't know.
I said
Total
D&D
points
is.
18.
Humans are
Harry.
different.
18.
18 points. 10 points of piercing. 8 points of necrotic. Daisy.
Things hit fucking hard.
16 to
Wisdom
hit.
save. Bueno, wisdom saving throw first,
Okay.
because I have sanctuary up. So.
Wisdom save. 19. 16
Okay,
to hit.
yeah, 16 hits.
Gotcha. 8 points of piercing. 7 points of necrotic for a total of 15.
If you're covered,
And
do you still get the
Vannon.
benefit of your armor? Like the AC from it?
My armor's a breastplate. It's a 14.
Oh, I keep forgetting that. Yeah, that's right.
22 to hit.
Yep.
Very
Back.
well. 8 points of damage. 7 points of piercing. 1 point of necrotic.
Remember,
And
Professor,
that will
I'm the
be their
lowest.
turn.
Damn, Professor.
Yeah, no,
You
we need to
messed
get you
up.
some heavy armor, right? Or did you turn
I
it down?
can't. I can't use heavy armor. I
Yeah,
can't.
she's
Yeah,
too
that's
weak.
right.
I
Yeah,
have
that's
a
right.
9
Yeah.
in strength. I need mid-roll.
13? You need a 13 for full plate?
15, yeah, 13 for
13
any
for
heavy, 15 for the heaviest.
But doesn't she have to be proficient in it too?
She's a
I am.
cleric.
She's a
She
cleric.
is.
Doesn't
Cleric.
mean I can.
No,
This is the
that's
only-
not correct.
Uses.
That's not correct. A light cleric is not proficient in heavy armor.
It's not a
I'm
light, it's a life.
life.
It's a life cleric.
I know, but I'm just saying in general, not all
Yeah,
clerics
well, a
are.
light
Oh, yeah.
cleric is. Can you really count as a cleric if you're not heavy armor proficient? Let's be honest.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
No, Daisy is the first
Uh,
cleric I've ever seen not to wear heavy armor. It's blowing my mind.
Yep, I gave myself a handicap. Regrets.
Vannon, it is your turn. Professor on deck.
Think I can
I need
make out that thing?
I think I can. I think I can.
Did I see where the shock or the stuff came from?
No, you are completely surrounded in magical darkness right now.
I'm gonna head out this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, there's another one.
Just run out.
we know.
All right, I want to do chill touch onto that one.
Okay. You can make your
Okay,
attack with
that's fine.
disadvantage due to it being prone.
19,
19 does hit.
8 points of necrotic damage. And is it undead?
It is undead.
So then it has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
I think a spell touch in the title would be touching range.
Except it's 120
All right.
feet.
You
I know
do
it's
that.
pretty
Oh,
impressive range on that
It's also
thing.
not cold either.
No, it's not.
Hate that
It's the
stuff.
cold embrace of death.
It's
8
spell.
points of necrotic damage as you see nothing happens to it.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
However, it does seem to be unaffected by the hand that is currently trying to maintain its hold on it and able to hold it off for the time being while it's prone. Spindly legs scratching out of the air. Is that your turn, Vannon?
Yep, that's it.
Very well. Professor, you are up.
Got real quiet.
Mm.
Shoot, I was muted. No, I basically moved. I tried to move along these statues, like kind of trying to stay hidden, almost like comically. And I stopped at this last one, try to conceal myself behind it again. And since I can't see shit,
Work.
I'm going to. What do I want to do? I'm gonna hold an overcharge shot at this thing, at the thing I know is attacking Dune and Olive over there. The second Dune moves into range of it, so I can see it.
Gotcha.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Hold action for the professor. Harry, you're in darkness once again.
I don't like it. I step here. Am I out of darkness?
You are partially in darkness once again.
Is that enough for me to be able to see?
You're poking your head out, so you're able to just be able to see it.
What I see, right?
What you see is what you see.
I'm going to start haunting this way since I can see the edge of the bubble, so I can slightly see it in the shadows.
All right.
And I am going to use my action to dodge.
All right. I will go ahead and just give you some bright lights for a moment, seeing that you have the sun blade out. There we go. As you do see, standing on top of the platform, maybe 20 feet up into the air from where you're standing, is one of those creatures, once again, holding its hands together and creating what seems to be a fine, almost spear-like shape between its hands of pure shadow.
I was hoping it was a smaller one over there.
How
It's a full-
does...
It's a full size.
Okay, a question. Can I pair a jump with a rabbit hop for higher distance?
I'm gonna say no, because you'd have to have something to rabbit hop off of, and you can't really rabbit hop off of the air itself.
I guess, like, because, like, to do a jump, you've run, and that gives you jump distance. So
Would
if
you-
I were to say next turn, haul toward this wall and try to rabbit hop on top of it.
I will say you have to give me an athletics check.
I'll see you next turn then, won't I?
Yes, you do.
Because, yeah, I'm out of movement,
Anything
and
else?
my action is to dodge, so I can't do anything else.
Very well. That is your turn. Dune, you are
All
up.
right, let's see if this goes any better. I'm gonna move
Lazy
to
on deck.
here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna let the
Before
professor's
you
action trigger
continue,
first.
yep, Professor, you see the creature prone on the ground, scrambling and shaking its legs into the air.
Okay, am I hidden enough to negate the prone disadvantage?
Let's see. Your stealth was a 25, which
25, yeah.
will allow you to be hidden.
Okay, straight attack.
Straight attack.
Need big numbers. Not gonna cut it. That's gonna be
17 sadly
No,
misses.
it's not. Yeah, well, Oh, 17
Oh.
misses right off the top, anyways.
17 misses.
Okay, I overcharged, so it'd be -5. So yeah, not
Very
not a
well.
chance.
12. But now you know.
Yes. It's half the battle.
And Dune, it is your attack.
All right, all these attacks gonna be reckless, so let's hope these are better. First attack,
It is prone, so you wouldn't have to reckless.
but I want to
He
get my
just-
extra damage
It's for the love
Okay,
of the
very well.
reckless that he does
because
it.
you
No,
because remember
It's for the set.
yeah.
It's for the set, yeah.
No, I'm serious. The set
So-
gives bonus reckless,
Yeah,
I'm not even
no,
kidding here.
no, no.
See,
which
there
is
you go.
why I can't use the set.
Mm-mm.
Well, I can use it. I just
Yeah.
don't get the benefit because I don't have
Your
reckless attack yet.
attacks increases to 2d8, yep.
So that'll be 14 points of magical slashing plus 8 points of fire, and it's got to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Sure, it loves that.
It makes
16.
it. Dang. Okay. And then
Okay.
second attack,
Gotcha.
27
27 definitely hits.
for 7 points of magical slashing and 10 points of fire. And
Ooh.
since
okay.
it's laying down on the ground, we're going to go ahead and use an action surge.
All right.
I'm calling that.
And so third attack, 23 to hit
23 does hit.
for 15 points of magical slashing plus 10 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
And final attack, 27 to hit for 10
That
points of
hits.
magical slashing and 9 points of fire.
Oy vey. Yeah, that
Mess that thing up,
freaking, you
man.
just seeing him like tearing the creature, you see him like grab a hold of one of the legs and just sever it with the axe. The burning already beginning to cauterize some of the wound. However, the creature is screeching out in obvious pain as it's trying to scramble and even trying to move away from Dune. However, it is struggling to do so and looks very much on death's door.
You just hear like the clicking and the screeching, and then the roars and growls. Just two animals fighting each other, pretty much.
Because I distracted it with my first shot, my held
Yep,
action. That's how
absolutely.
you gotta thank you, dude.
He was like, "What the heck was that noise?" Oh shit!
And that will be my turn.
All right, what's up in the wind?
That's
That
spicy
is your
wind.
turn. The spicy wind. Daisy, it is your turn. On
Right.
deck.
Step out.
Step out. You're no longer light. Light is.
I can see because of Harry, thankfully.
Yep.
Alright. She's just quite the pickle. Alright. Let's see. Alright. This will do. I'll take the dodge action.
Okay.
And I'm staying right here.
All right. That is your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Olive, you're up.
Well, this is tough because that's there, but I can see that now because of the light.
Yes, sir.
Let's mess with the DM's action economy. Let's
Oh, boy.
5, 10, 15. No. 15, 20. Let's see if we can finish this off. First attack. 14 to hit.
All right.
Miss.
14 misses.
Second attack. 18 to hit.
18 misses.
Really?
Damn this thing.
Wow. I will not finish it off, and I will end my turn in being humbled.
All right. It is now the Shadow Crawler's turn. Let's see if he finally gets the heck out of there. Nope. Number one's still in
That's
freaking
what, like
pandemonium.
5 turns in Pandemonium?
Poor
Yeah.
bastard.
5, yeah.
4. 5.
Did he
yeah,
just
this
die
one.
at this point?
No. He's just slowly growing more and more insane.
He's just gonna wish he was dead.
Basically. This one's gonna stand up.
The problem is he's going to wish he
Swinging
was dead,
both.
but he won't remember why he wishes it.
Precisely. As he is going to turn, look at both of you, and is going to try and bite out towards Dune.
All right.
21 to hit.
We're gonna go for this. Actually, I'll let it hit me. However, I'm gonna use a reaction. So the reaction is going to be, it needs to make another. It needs to make a dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Got it. 17.
It does. Okay,
Avoiding
it
that
makes
nat
it.
one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's. Hold on, I'm reading this real quick. So I'm pretty sure it's correct, even if it's a sucker save. Remind me, just to be sure.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a sucker save, right?
Let's see here.
Because it
Must
says so here.
consume or take. Yeah, so it doesn't say anything about half.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
And is going to do damage. So it will bite for 6 points of piercing, 5 points of necrotic damage.
So 8 points of damage.
What's
Got
the
it.
DC for the save?
15
What's your proficiency?
plus 3
And what's your con?
plus 2.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was higher for some reason.
I wish it was, but
Yeah,
I
it's
had
a 15.
that's
And will claw Olive twice.
Disadvantage.
Yep. 22 to hit.
That one will hit. Now the fun part of Shadow of Moil. It attacks back. 13.
You take 13 points of slashing damage.
All right, let me hit it back 1 second. 11 points of necrotic damage.
Put it
Which
right back.
completely destroys it.
yeah.
The fun part, like you thought, like Shatter of Moil is such a good spell.
Does the arm I'm holding disappear too?
I technically no. The long spindly leg that you're holding still maintains
I'm keeping it. It's mine now.
your structure.
It's mine now.
Like it is such a good spell. The only downside is its concentration. Honestly. Oh.
So add my inventory long spindly leg. Got it.
And the other one, seeing everyone is moving away from it, is going to direct 2 longbow attacks towards Harry.
Both disadvantage. Oh, okay.
23 to hit. For 5 piercing and 4 points of necrotic. Second one, which will be another nat 1.
Let go.
Go find your brother.
For 75.
Upper quarter. That's right at the edge of upper quarter, so it's
Oh,
That sounds
okay.
bad.
Needs to make another attack. Which will be with disadvantage, so that 10 is going to miss. As you see the dark, shadowy energy beginning to build within his hands and shoot towards you, you see that there is a slight pulse of that necrotic energy that seems to be amplified for just a moment before it slams against the ground in front of you. It's going to fire its last shot towards Daisy, which will need
Wisdom
to make a
saving throw
wisdom
first.
save.
Yep. Son
20.
of a bitch, it goes. But disadvantage.
yep, because dodge.
Good. 23 to hit.
At least it wasn't a nat
Oh, yeah.
20.
Yeah, at least.
Oh.
As you take 7 points of piercing and 2 points of necrotic damage.
Ouchie.
And seeing the one on the far end go down, and seeing that it is alone, is going to start skittering up the wall. And will eventually disappear.
Rude.
Yeah, super rude.
I'll go run to your daddy.
The chittering sound slowly begins to fade away. The voice no longer above you, but seems omnipresent around the cavern, shouts out into the air. You should not be here. Leave while you still live.
You had a chance. That's all I'm saying. You had a chance. We just wanted to get our stuff and go, but no.
Oh always want to do it the hard way.
If we're out of combat, I'm gonna walk over, scoop up Daisy's bag, and walk it over and check on Daisy.
I can't carry that, Harry.
I got a leg.
But why not?
Don't you see the life has been sucked out of my flesh?
Harry, you do notice that Daisy's skin looks rather pale. You see that the eyes look gaunt, shadows resting underneath the eyes.
It's a good night's rest.
No, I just need a breather.
Here, I'll hold Harry. Just drop it in here, and I'll hold out the bag of holding. Like hold it open.
Hey, no, you can't put that in
All
there.
right, sorry, I have to
It'll
people.
What?
implode. It'll implode.
Oh, what? You don't
I
have.
have something in there that will cause that to implode.
Oh shit! Yeah, let's not do that then. Professor.
Yeah,
immediately
Harry like
closes it
started to
up.
reach out. I was like, wait. It's like, what? Oh,
Unless you want to be impaled by whatever happens after that goes in, don't.
Oh, sounds bad. Not do that.
am I able to throw it like on my back? Like, I don't know how much.
I'll tell you how much it weighs right now. It weighs. Wait, that spells it. Inventory. 45 pounds.
Yeah, I can actually pull that off. Although, I'm noticing that a lot of my stuff doesn't have weight on it, which makes me wonder.
Just give it to
Sure.
Dune. Dune can
Yeah.
carry it for me.
If anything, just give it to Dune. What do you mean, issue?
Rob, how much bigger is this leg than me? Or is it bigger than me?
Just as you enter the sunlight that Harry's blade is carrying, you just see it slowly begin to turn to dust and wither away in your hand.
Oh, man. I wanted that. Ugh,
What?
I just throw down the remnants of the leg I was holding. Wanted to wear as a belt. I've been a cool belt.
I
Damn.
mean, if it disintegrates that like that light, I don't think you'd want to wear that as a belt.
The moment
be
we
more
left
awkward.
here, it would have turned into dust, regardless.
It would have
Walk
been nice.
outside like a hero, take your nice pose, your pants at the floor.
Look, Dune, think about this.
I have no
Once we-
shame, Harry.
Once we get back, you can make one out of some form of metal. Just remember it, how it looks.
Fair enough.
I mean, it's not like we don't have a borderline master blacksmith here or anything that could make that.
I mean, if we get out when we get out of here, well, sure, yeah, I wouldn't mind. I
Let's
need a
go.
cool
Harry
belt.
like taps
go.
the like magical shiny hammer on his side. Like,
It's fine. I know. I'm sorry. Usually I forget things. I'm not very smart.
Well, let's go find a place to rest outside the influence of this gigantic thing. Sends a
that
shiver
was
down my
sh-
spine. Hope he can't find us that easily.
You sure there won't be more if we come back?
There's probably more where they came from, dude.
Mm,
That thing up,
Fair
up
enough.
that went up that thing, that's their master, probably.
Yeah,
You
it's
all
nasty
see
thing.
a large portal of pitch black aura appear for a moment as the creature that was attacking the professor steps out, looks over at you, as you see the shadow-like skin and chitinous armor that covers it. It has been completely scarred over. You can see that there are deep cuts that seem to completely cover most of them, however, have been immediately cauterized by some dark gray looking dust, as it will just look over at all of you, bring a spindly leg up towards a skull, and slams it through its temple.
Hi.
And
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Eh,
That's the first time I see something that big commit suicide.
Same. I've seen plenty of things do that, but not something that big.
Well,
Let's not go where it went. Ever.
yeah, I wouldn't want to go to Pandemonium as well.
I don't even know what it is, and just from what I just saw, nah.
It's a plane full of bad things. Don't worry about it. Not even you deserve to go there.
Mm. That's
did
that's
it-
surprising
did
me from you.
Did it even deserve to go there at this point?
Yes, it deserved it.
All right, well, I guess we go find somewhere and
Yeah,
rest for a minute.
let's get a move on. Let's
Yeah.
find shelter. I'll cast light as well to add to the pile of growing lights.
Okay.
I mean, do we finish exploring? Also, isn't there a thing on the ceiling?
You look up to where the ceiling is, and you do not see the entity that was resting there before.
By the way, Rob, my fire flame light is gone.
Okay.
We know where we're going from here. Let's just take a break for a minute and then we'll continue on.
Well, while Harry had his sword drawn, I could see over in that direction. I point this way. I saw buildings over here.
That's also where the thing scurried off to. So,
And
For
we
that
want to
moment, Harry.
follow it.
No. Plus,
We-
that thing went up.
And we came here for a reason. We need to go find the princess.
Yes, let's take a breather. And
That I agree with.
yes, and then afterwards you can continue searching the main thoroughfare. She's down here, all right.
Daisy, do we know what she looks like? 'Cause I don't think I remember.
No, we don't. But
No.
I guess you could say I have a spiritual connection to her somehow.
That's interesting. It's the first time mentioning this.
Well, I told you I could see from her point of view, didn't I?
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean anything to me.
Okay, so remember how I fucked around and found out and I got cursed, right?
Yes, yeah.
Well, if they're the inheritors of said magics, it would make sense that she could reach out to me.
So basically, it's familiar.
No, we share a bond. It's not the same as a familiar. That would mean I'd be under its contract. I never accepted a contract with any being. As I said, I did my research. I did not accept their contract. Thus, I am still able to use Syl's magic.
I think I get it.
Think about it this way: it's how you and their daughter have a connection.
Right.
That probably makes a bit more sense.
Nope. I mean,
Well-
I could talk to her because I wear this, but I don't know what you mean by a connection.
You know how you have to think into it so that she appears?
Yeah.
That sort of a way.
Oh, okay.
Although I did it unconsciously, technically, while I was sleeping, so it's worth a try.
So you can just do it whenever you want.
I'm not sure. I could try.
Yeah, give it a. Well, let's
Let's find
rest
a
for a
safe,
second, and then
protected
yeah,
area first.
yeah.
And here,
You
use this,
hear-
and I give him light.
You
Oh,
hear
thank you.
nothing at the moment, just complete quiet, except from your voices being reverberated around this cavern.
I never like quiet. Back where I came from, it only means one thing, and that's never good.
Yes, and this is a cave full of potential undead that make no sounds until they attack you. So let's go.
Yep.
I light up your belt that has the spine of the rat.
It's not there. Harry made it go away.
No, the rat, the freaking rat. You turned
Oh.
his freaking spine into a trophy, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I think you didn't you? Oh,
Oh,
you
you
only
did.
got the skull.
Okay,
We only
skull,
got the
yeah.
skull.
I light up his skull.
I'm not wearing it. It's on my back.
I light up your bag then.
Okay,
I'm casting light on something you have.
it's not big enough on me. Put it in my snout. There you go.
No, that would blind you.
Backpack's fine. Yeah. All right, let's get going then. I start making my way north.
All right, so the other dude never showed back up.
Oh, it showed back
He
up. He
did.
committed suicide.
Yep.
Yeah, it grabbed its thing and whoop through its skull.
It's crazy shit.
Okay.
Is that a wall? Like,
You do see, standing around 20 foot tall, is a upper platform that the creatures were using to gain some form of leverage. And you did see before the combat had started that there are doors that are lining the walls of what you remember to be the market.
Do we want to go that way?
Yeah, so let's check these, see if there's anything useful.
All right.
wall
Um,
seemed climbable.
You watch as Dune just starts slamming his fists into the
Dune
stone
just
and starts
walks
Oh,
through the
my
wall.
bad. I didn't realize that was the wall. That's my bad.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
this is a
we
wall.
have to,
Okay, gotcha.
we have to
There's an
go find
opening on
her.
the south side, guys, where we came in.
Yeah, then down that way we go.
Well, I guess I'll follow. I was because I will
Question still
just wait
stands.
up there.
What was the question again, Harry?
Does the wall seem climbable?
No.
You can certainly try.
I would like to try.
Give me an athletics check. You jump up for a moment, trying to get some leverage with your natural hopping legs, but you get to maybe 10 feet into the air before you start to slide back down.
Does it have an overhang?
No. It is just a straight up wall that seems to rest over on the top.
I'll
If I
just
start to
give.
slide down, can I attempt to do a leap from the wall to try to like grasp, like do like a, you start to slide, you kind of do like a little push off and hopefully like throw yourself up a little bit more.
Go ahead and roll me another athletics check, please.
I wouldn't get acrobatics on that.
Roll me an athletics, please. You are able to leap into the air, kicking off the wall. As you try and reach forwards, you end up falling backwards with the momentum and landing down
Can I
next
try
to
and catch
Dune.
him?
Go ahead and give me an athletics check, please, Dune. You are able to catch him before he impacts against the ground. Get a feeling that you
Whoa,
might
there,
have
Harry.
done a bit of damage there.
My hero.
Hey, let me show you how it's done. And I'll from my arms, I'll put him on 2 feet, and I'll just climb up the wall.
Just slamming claws into the wall. You see slight grooves being made into the wall surfaces. Eventually, Dune does make his way to the top.
I just get him. I can crouch position, look down at him, just give a little wave. If you want to, you can try and jump, and I'll help you up.
You are free to move again. Free to move. Free to move.
Guys, aren't you? It's entryways down here. I thought.
I'm already up here.
Yeah, Dune and Harry were having.
Yeah, there's an. I heard,
Yeah.
but there's another one of these on the other side too. I
Mm.
noticed it as we came in.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
If dude is offering some help, like if he reaches his hand down, can I jump up and try to get his hand to get pulled up?
I will give you one more athletics check.
I'll make sure to keep looking towards the professor and saying, "Hey, hurry up!"
Is Dune willing to help me? So maybe
Yes,
get
Wait,
that's correct.
I was
I'm
waiting
holding
for
my hand
Harry's
out for
light
you.
source. Oh, you have light. Never mind. Okay.
Wait, they're
Yeah,
trying to
look-
get up on this platform thing.
Yeah. I don't...
I'm holding my hand down ready for you.
It's that thing that men tend to do when they want to make each other seem like one superior than the other.
I'll pull out my grappling hook and rope and try and climb on top of this one down here.
Oh, if
Can
you're
you
a
give me
woman.
an advantage or no?
No, but the DC is lower due to Dune helping you. Olive, give me an athletics check, please.
Hell yeah!
Does the grappling hook help me at all?
It will lower the DC, yes.
All right.
You swing forward and send the grappling hook up. However, it impacts against the side of the wall and just clatters back down next to you.
I'll wrap it up. Yeah, there's nothing hook on up there. Oh well.
Yeah.
As you both hear Harry giving out a slight yelp into the air, he suddenly kicks off the wall and is able to leap much further than he's normally able to, and grasping a hold of Dune by the forearm, is able to grasp a hold of each other, and Dune, you're able to pull him up.
I got you, buddy. Come on.
Man, it's a
And I'll
good
pull him
thing no
up.
one else saw that.
Yeah. You only heard it.
No, I was really hoping that maybe I'd get more advantage. I didn't realize it was literally the edge of the map. That was my hope, was that I'd get a vantage point from here that I could look over stuff.
There's walls
Harry
and
and
doors.
Dune, you will see that there is a open door, which in comparison to the rest of them seem relatively closed. You
Mhm.
will notice that there is a sign on top of this door that says the Banderbach Brewery.
I guess that brewery, I think.
Olive, you can see that there is a door here. The sign in front of it says Tinsel's Tomfoolery.
We can open these doors, or if you want, I can do a quick look inside without opening them.
Honestly, I think that would be safer in case there's something waiting for us on the other side.
All right. And I will roll my eyeballs back and do some ghostly visaging.
All right.
Oh, no, never mind. Those other dudes were undead, right? Or monstrosities or abyssal. Those big dudes.
Those big dudes were forms of undead,
Okay.
from
Never
what
mind
you
then.
believe.
Yeah, I'm gonna ghostly gaze and kind of go up and down the alley here. See what I can glean from beyond the doors.
You'll notice that behind these two doors here, which will be Tinsel's Tomfoolery
Mhm.
and Rook's Bakery, you see that both of them, behind both doors, that there is a mass amount of fallen stone and boulders.
Mm-hmm.
It seems that there is some form of cave-in that has happened here,
And that goes all the way back 30 feet.
all the way back 30 feet.
Dang. Okay. And then I'll continue because I got a minute for this. So
You will notice behind here looks to be a small pathway that leads into a small stone opening, and what looks to be multiple figures or statues that seem to be heading out towards the entranceway
I
from within there.
I turned to Dune with no pupils. Excuse me, I gotta get around.
Oh, yeah, sure. I kind of like sidestep.
Yeah. All right.
I can't get over that.
Keep going.
You see on behind this wall what looks to be a barricade of multiple benches and furniture that has been pressed up against the door. You can see uh, Woody's Woodmakers.
Okay. And then we're gonna go to the last one that I see.
You will see that there is again another cave-in of sorts. However, there does seem to be a small opening from what you can see, maybe 25 or so feet in, behind the gathering of stone, and what looks to be two figures standing there looking back towards where the cave-in had fallen,
All right. How
both
tall? I'm
unmoving.
sorry. Can I see the ceiling?
You can see the ceiling.
Is it further than 30 feet?
No, around about 10 to maybe 12 foot tall.
All right. What's in the floor above us?
Floor above you, you can see stone.
And I look straight down.
Below you, you see stone.
All right. And I'll
Rock
do
and stone.
one more pass all the way down, looking up and down to make sure I don't miss anything until I
Rock
get
and
back
stone.
down to the
Rock and
beginning.
stone. You see there is indeed something that is upstairs within the brewery,
Okay.
but you can't fully see it.
But there is
However,
there's a chamber or something up there.
yes.
Okay.
Rock and Stone and Rock and Stone.
Sorry. All right. Yeah, I'll relay the information as that'll take the whole minute. So yeah, nothing down here. The whatever they said, the brewery. That looks like it has something. The wood shop. That has possibly something. I couldn't see anything. It was barricaded, but that means something barricaded it. And there's a little bit of
Yeah.
opening of the cave in on the very far one up top. But other than that,
All right, then let's
brewery.
move this fellow from the door and make ourselves at home.
Yep, Olive, if you don't mind.
Yep, I
Now
got
get over
him.
here. I'm coming to help you. Okay.
All
Ready?
right.
1,
Yep.
2, 3. Pick her up.
I will
And
say
then-
with both of you moving, it slowly grinds against the ground and eventually will be pushed to
Yeah.
the side.
Awesome.
All right. Do we want to move this one out of the way in case we need to make an escape? 2 by 2.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll get.
Yep.
And
Here.
we'll try and move him like next to him.
I
Yep.
say ideally, since we're going to rest in here potentially, removing all the statues would be the correct choice. That way
Okay,
we don't have
with
to
a-
technically.
Heavy grinding of stone. Eventually, you will place the female statue to the side against the first one. And seems as you look inside, there are multiple statues that rest within the brewery at the moment, all facing towards the entrance.
Do we have to move all of them?
No, there are too many. Then we can probably find somewhere else.
I mean,
What
we got
else
a
broken?
long haul. Maybe the the wood shop.
We just go up there, check her real quick, and we'll find somewhere else to rest for a little bit.
Yes, this brewery could have more potions that we could use.
Yeah.
In and
Also,
out.
go
5
grab
minutes.
more
Sure.
brew.
Come on, let's go.
Wait, so we're not checking the workshop?
Well, that'd be after we check this place.
All right. All right. And smart, keen-eyed people after you. I'll watch back here.
I'll go right behind Dune.
Let's go.
Let me get your characters in there. Gonna say that you are here. You are here.
Hop down, Hopper.
Olive would be at the front. Professor and Fannin. Here we go. So you guys step inside. You see that there are multiple figures heading towards the entrance. You see that there are multiple tables that have been laid out, chairs pulled back. You see that most of the statues look to be either showing signs of fear or signs of obvious confusion, as all of them seem to be rapidly rushing out towards the entranceway that you guys are making your way through.
I'm gonna light a torch.
All right, dude. Let's
This is
just
ridiculous.
move this one up
I still have
here.
my light on, so
Oh,
That's
so you
fine.
sound like
Alright.
yeah, the light doesn't come with me.
I'll help. I'll move one between both of us.
We're just gonna
to-
move it up here,
Yeah.
so it's out of the middle of the hallway.
That's
This
what you're
guy.
using your torch. There you go.
No, if Olive has just, or not Olive, but if Daisy has her light, then I wouldn't light a torch. I didn't know
There's a
Daisy
light
had
on me, I
light.
think, in my
Yeah,
backpack.
just
Okay,
put a light
give
on
me
Daisy.
one moment then. Yep, putting a light on Daisy. And oh, is it on Dune?
Yeah, it's
Or
in
is
my
it on
backpack.
Yeah, Dune's
Okay.
backpack.
So let me go ahead and give Dune the light real quick.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Light
There
for
we go.
this is just revoked just for that. Just kidding.
Right.
Able
Valid,
to,
actually,
have out the
deserved.
sunblade and like enhance it as light as it can possibly go to help illuminate as much as possible.
Hey.
Okay,
My light's always maxed.
Is that fair?
we'll
What
go
is
ahead
the
and
max
remove
this thing goes to?
those, and then
I think the Sunblade's
it
30-30.
is. Is it
Yeah,
30?
Sunblade's bigger area.
Yeah, 30-30, yeah. 30 bright, 30 dim.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there we go.
And I'm gonna kind of like hold it up.
I can see farther. Yay.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Oh wow, this brewery is massive.
There's a brewery.
And yeah, DM, when you get a chance, can Dune and I move this dude up here?
Sure. You take a moment to get the statue to the side and push it into the corner.
Wipe my hands. All right. Let's figure out what's in that thing. Start moving forward.
You can see as you step in, there are multiple figures, some of them standing up, looking confused towards the entranceway. Others you see are standing behind the bar, where you can see multiple kegs are resting behind them, each displaying the Bandebrook uh, symbol on them, as well as the crest. However, most of the tankards and cups that remain on the tables have either been scattered or tipped over. A fine amount of dust covers most of the furniture that you see.
I'm gonna stand at the door and close it behind us. It swings
Okay.
outward or inward?
Outward.
That's weird.
Try to get as central in the room as I can to give light to like every dark corner, basically.
Okay. You will eventually see, as you get to right around here, that there is a curtain, a red curtain that seems to cover a small entranceway in the south western corner.
I see
You will
this
also
right here.
see you will see a piece of parchment that has been crumpled up and resting in front of a single chair on a table.
I'll uncrumple the piece of paper and see if I can read it.
Okay. That is what you see, written on the piece of parchment in common.
Hey, Olive.
What?
You're good with names, right?
Kind of. Depends on if I'm after them.
Do you know a Malchior?
Does that ring any bells?
You did remember
Oh, from the
one
parchment outside?
from the parchment outside, a letter with the crest of a skull with a 4-point star that had been wax sealed before that was sent to Archon Grenvir.
Where is it?
No, it
There
doesn't
it
ring a
is.
bell for me.
Well, whoever this
Hey,
was.
dude, that doesn't ring a bell. It's the name from the letter from outside. The
Hmm.
one to the Archon.
Well, whoever he is, it's mentioned something about the last piece of the puzzle has been sent to Avon.
Ayun. That's
A
a city to the north.
Yeah, it's
Way,
the
way
big
north.
city.
Yeah, that's where all
be
the.
sure to observe the last moments of this great city rest. And I just, oh, you're here, and I hold it out for her to look at.
Hmm. Well, it's obvious that the Zentarum really did have a hand in this city's quote unquote destruction.
Hmm.
Hey, in
Sounds like a bunch
another
of
life,
lunatics,
that
in
could
my
have been me
opinion.
doing that. You guys may have had to fight me. That would have been fun.
No, that would have been horrible, Olive.
Well, for you.
That would have been fun.
You're
I would have enjoyed
260
it.
cunning. You get that from Roguish, but still, you're hard to pinpoint and handle.
Oh no, I never would have talked to Roguish. That'd be
Hmm.
somebody else. That'd be. Well, I can't really say who it would be.
Yeah, but one-on-one with Olive, I think that'd be pretty fun, in my opinion.
Maybe you have a duel if we survive this. Since I'm always on hand.
What'd you see? What'd you say, Olive? Friendly little duel? Before we get out of here?
Not sure how friendly it would
I've
be.
done that before.
It's a friendly bout between gents and gentle lady.
Well, I'm down for it if she is. It's up to her.
So what concerns me here is the fact that this person says the last piece of the puzzle has been sent to Avon. Hmm.
Well, that's good. That means they can complete their puzzle. So
And then there's also the rest
Good
in
for them.
permanent commune to the god's bane. Main light shine of patronage.
hey, with this door, does it look like there's a handle or is it like a knob on the backside?
It is a handle, and you can see that there is indeed a latch-like lock that rests above it.
Does it look like I can fit something between the handle and the door that will also rest on the wall?
You can certainly try.
Okay. I'm just gonna shut the door and I'm gonna uh put I'll hold a rod in between it for now.
Okay,
Just gonna hold it there.
gotcha.
Would I have heard anything of a one and all spoken around in my clan at all?
Give me a history check.
Do I know who the godbane is? Since I lost my memory, I don't technically remember who it is. So I'd like to recall it again.
Give me a religion check, please.
I will cast guidance
Uh,
myself.
Dune, you do not remember anything involved with the God's Bane or the one and only.
Okay.
Roll 1d4. Hey, 24.
You would remember one particular entity, especially since it is recent news of the recovery from the Kingdom and Empire from across the sea, that there was an entity known as the One and Only. However, he was also known as the God's Bane Cyrus, who was essentially the creator and the maker of the spell plague, who had killed the Lady of Magic.
Hmm.
You would also know that, especially with the mention of the Zentarum, that you would know that a vast amount of religious individuals that are a part of the Zentarum are also members of the clergy of Cyrus.
Hmm. Of course, this entire has their grubby little hands all over this.
Sounds like I do that to a lot of things.
If you don't think the Zentarum have their hand in something, you're wrong.
No, of course they do, but still, this is probably their biggest act that we've encountered so far. Well, ignoring the fact that part of Windspear is blown to smithereens. So probably like the second biggest act.
Just to clarify, are we sure it's Zentarum and not the Harpers who did it? Because the Harper was the one that was in jail. The Harper was the one that was they were going through and infiltrating the town.
Yes, the Harpers never made it inside. The Zentarum did. They had men inside, and this is clearly referencing the Zentarum's work. They're the only ones who actually not only deify and pray to the God's Bane, but work under his name. So I'm pretty sure it's not the Harpers.
Yeah, if it
but
was
you
the
also said
Harpers, it'd
about
be
that
more
druid guy.
complicated. And there'd be a piano in here. Is there a piano in here?
There's some
Not
stairs.
that I've seen.
You do not see piano.
Yeah,
You
then it's
do
probably not the
see
Harpers.
this individual here holding what seems to be some form of small viol in his hands that has also been turned to stone.
Even the veil. Well, shit.
Caught in his last meal. Awful.
Vannon, you make your way up
Mhm.
a staircase that leads further upwards, and it does seem to turn to a small entranceway to the side.
To peek across
you
this,
do
not actually
see,
step into it.
yep, you peek around and you see one female statue holding what seems to be a tankard in one hand, leaning down over the tap of a large barrel. And you can see from the clear marks across the ground here that it was very evident that there was a vast amount of alcohol or whatever was based within the barrel that had been spilled out after the motions of whatever petrification that had happened.
All that poor liquor. Can I read the barrels and see what and know what's what?
You can see that there are 4 barrels, one of which, the front one, seems to be the familiar honeymead that was also the perfect cure for petrification that you remember. The second has the tap covered with a small piece of cloth and a small note going over it that says "out of service." The third one also has the cloak over the tap that says "out of service," and the fourth one has uh no cover to the tap. However, the top does say the Bardabuk Brewery Shadow Ale.
That's new.
So it looks like everybody's leaving or attempting to leave, except
Yes.
the one person sitting. Could I use my passive insight to kind of size up the feeling of this moment in time?
Go ahead and roll me an insight check, please.
So no, okay.
Sorry, what
My
was the original
passive
roll you were
insight,
asking for? Passive insight.
as I'm just kind of
Okay.
sizing up the room, get a feel
What's your
for
passive insight,
15.
if you don't mind me asking? 15?
Yeah.
Okay. You take a look for a moment, looking around as you see on most of the faces there is obvious confusion. You see that one face that was in front of you, these 2 individuals here do show signs of obvious fear. The
Mhm.
individual here looks to be, again, checking over as if like inspecting the doorway, but not exactly showing any fear in particular, as it is the same for these 2 individuals here as well.
The exit
You
doorway or the
see
back doorway?
the exit doorway.
Okay.
You see behind the barmaiden looking over towards the entrance where you are,
Uh-huh.
looks to be in a permanent frozen expression of confusion as she's like leaning over slightly, inspecting the entranceway as to why everyone seems to be leaving.
Mm-hmm.
This one here seems to be raising a hand and looking over towards the southwestern corner of the room
Mm-hmm.
to where you see the red curtain that rests, as one seems to be rapidly rushing out from behind the bar, from at least your vision.
She's the only one that makes sense. Everyone else doesn't make sense. Hey guys, don't forget, we gotta check that hallway down south. There's something important down there.
Mm.
I'm gonna stay here
Alright,
though.
not
This
fucking
Shannon,
no
you
way
see
that
anything
way.
up there?
Nah, there's a couple of barrels up there.
Any interesting ones?
There's 2
Seem
up
like
there.
from my
One's
point of
a
view, everybody's
shadow
moving that
ale.
way now.
Hmm. We'll come back for the ale. That's the one we used. I mean, the honeymead. It's the one that we used for the depetrification.
Not sure if there's anything in those though.
We can check. Never hurts.
but while they're moving, I'm gonna stay at the door and keep an ear out
Okay.
from behind me.
Dune, you pull open the curtain and see 4 dwarven individuals, each holding a tankard in their hands and raising it up in a cheersing motion as you see the tankards are clashing together. However, this one here seemed to be not looking towards the rest of the group, however, peeking over his shoulder slightly, as if looking in your direction where the curtain once stood.
Hmm. This is a hell of a way to go. I'll say that. Better than most of these poor bastards. This one, though. It's like he's looking back towards the curtain.
As if someone. Is he looking as if someone had called his name recently? Well, at the moment that he froze.
You give me an insight check.
I'm going to guidance myself. Oh god. 11.
You would believe so. He seems to be looking over his shoulder if he was being called upon, as the other remaining dwarven faces seem to be in more cheerful moments as they are cheersing with the tankards in hand, also frozen over in a stone-like structure. There is still a smile on the turning head, but it's rather evident that he was called upon during this flash of change.
So probably the barmaid called him from way over there. But the question is, could he have heard it from the commotion? Hmm.
I can see it.
Mm. Maybe he's one of the owners.
I will say
Maybe.
this, Daisy, with your passive perception, you will see that there are engravings stitched into the chest pockets of each of the dwarven individuals. From that distance, you'll not be able to get the details, but you do see that there is stitching of writing that have
I'll,
been remained on the clothing.
I'll get close and see what I notice on those
You'll
engravings.
see D. Bartabok, B. Bartabok, A. Bartabok, V. Bartabok.
So it's D, B, V, and A, right? All right.
I'm guessing he said yes. It didn't come through though.
Yes, it did. Yes, that is correct.
All right. And I'll look. Yeah, no, these are members of the Bartabok family. So potentially that calm one over at the tavern, at the bar, maybe also Bartabok.
One way to find out then.
Yeah, just look at the engravings.
DM,
Yes.
are the Barterbox known on the Sword Coast?
Give me a history check, please. You would remember the name, mostly due to them having quite the larger reputation within the city to be producers of alcohol. However, you would never remember the actual names. You just know the last.
Would I know how many siblings or brothers there are?
You would not remember that, no.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm
You
sure I've
know
heard
about
about
the
them in
name,
bars and taverns when I was picking up
precisely.
hunts,
Right.
but other than that, yeah.
You would occasionally have one of their brews,
hmm
very well made. They're very well known to make not only the very well made particular brews, but also magical brews, which you have already figured out before.
Yeah, but that was well out of my price
But
range back then.
right, but apart from that, there doesn't seem to be anything that would give you any information of how many siblings there were.
Plus, that was the snooty dwarven ale. I probably wouldn't touch it. Okay.
Mhm. So you guys make your ways back out. You will head over towards the bar to where you saw the individual uh, standing, looking over towards where the curtain is, and you will see essentially that there is indeed a engraved, stitched name in the top uh, chest pocket. However, this is a female dwarf, from what you can see, and this also says "Let's Barderbach."
Can you say that again?
Yes, Barderbach.
Hmm.
I'll give you the ones that you've been given so far.
Okay.
Oh, Banderbach, my bad. It is Banderbach.
There might also be a secret entryway or hidden compartment because I saw there was some sort of cavity upstairs. I don't know how far the upstairs goes, but
Well, I'll go check it out.
I'll follow Dune once
Okay.
I'm done looking over here.
Stairs here.
You come up and see again a human female statue leaning over, hankered, resting under the tap to where you can see the petrification honey mead that has obviously shown signs of being tapped out due to the thumb being pressed down on the nozzle.
Well, that's a waste of fucking alcohol. I'm gonna go to this one. Is there anything in this one?
You see that there is a cloak and cover that
Okay.
rests over the tap, and you do see the same for the third one that both have signs that say out of service.
So they're all out. Ugh.
You will see that there is no cover to the fourth one. However, the front of it does show Banderbach Shadow Ale.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, as you guys will, sorry, one
No,
moment.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I will notice, you will notice that along the edge here, behind the bar, you will see sweet malt, bitter malt, and old standard written on these barrels.
Anyone want to try those? See what they do.
I mean, I could, but I'm not sure how much of an effect it would have on me.
I mean, I could try, but I don't want to fall unconscious and not be able to wake up.
Unless if so, I'll do it. Like I said,
Oh, actually, Dune! As I yell up,
Dude, you do hear
What?
Daisy's voice echoing out into the air from
come get
downstairs.
your alcohol.
I've already got some up here.
Well, bring it as well. There's more down here. I need you to try these as well.
I look at the big ass one. I don't think I can bring this one.
Just
I
fill
got it.
vial.
Leave him. I'll got it. I'm gonna activate my rod and leave it at the door.
You click the rod, and
Mhm.
it stays held in place in the air,
Yep.
directly underneath the handle, stopping it from being moved.
I can hop the bar, right?
Yeah, you can hop the bar.
Alright.
It's maybe like 5 or so feet tall.
My height.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll start with old fashioned. I mean, old standard.
As you go over to the tap, it does gurgle for a moment, and eventually some of it starts to pour out. You see a golden, almost darkish brown liquid beginning to pour out from the tap.
Yeah, I'll pull a cup out, fill it up, drink it.
It froths up. You drink it down, and it is tart. It's almost smooth, even with the old standard. And for a moment, you can't help but feel a slight cooling sensation as it goes down your throat, and eventually you feel almost like you're back in respite, or even back in Waterdeep. It feels almost homely.
I just finished drinking it. I just stand there, 1,000-yard stare, staring at the ground, but like through the ground, just kind of at nothing as I kind of think back to respite, think back to a nice bed.
Olive, are you okay?
Yeah, this one's actually pretty nice.
Huh. What's the
Okay.
sensation as I open it? As I go to open my notebook, I'm like, right, dude has that shit.
It's like being. I hate to sound sappy because I'm not that kind of girl, but it feels like being home. I'm gonna go to the next one because it's like 2, 2, and 2.
2, 2, and 2.
Yeah, so I'll go to this one. Come on, there we
Okay,
go.
you
Hold on, let me see.
head over to the Dermalt. As you go over and push the tap, eventually another gurgling sound echoes out until the frothy, pitch black liquid begins to pour out into your cup. Again, the froth begins to build, and you take a sip, and it's a lot stronger, this one. You feel a sudden taste that you haven't had in quite some time, as this particular brew definitely seems a lot more pungent to the senses, almost clears them up for a moment as it goes down, and there is a evident remaining bitterness that remains on the tongue. However, again, seems very much like home.
This one's a lot more bitter. I don't know. It's stronger, that's for sure. But all right.
Uh, Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Is it poison or disease?
No.
I doubt that, but okay. 18.
After bringing down the second drink, you do feel a slight heaviness in your stomach that you haven't felt before, and a slight hint of wooziness that seems to alter the mind ever so slightly. You're not entirely sure what it is, but you have a feeling that if you keep drinking, this might be the first time that you've been drunk for quite some time.
All right, we'll go to the next one.
Okay. Head over. The gurgling sound echoes out as you see a much brighter, almost golden brown liquid pours out into your cup. Froth builds, and you see a slight hint of orange along the froth as you eventually bring it up, and it's sweet, almost like drinking down sugar to a point that there is a sweetness that seems to overtake the bitterness on your tongue, and eventually it's almost like drinking down syrup. And eventually you bring it, and again, feels like home.
I would probably spit that
Roll
one
me a
out
Constitution.
halfway with it being so sweet. I'm not a
Mhm.
fan of sweets, so. Oh, this one is really sweet. If you got that sweet tooth, by all means, but this one's not for me. I like the first one, the standards or whatever.
How's the
Dude,
bar?
I need my vials, please. Once you're done up there.
What do you say?
I'll go ahead and with the cup that I have, I'll fill a cup up with this one.
Okay.
And
You
How's the bar, by the way?
what was that, Harry?
How tall's the bar?
5
5 feet.
feet.
Harry's gonna try to like cool guy slide over it, and if I can pull that off, he's gonna head over to the first one and fill up a glass and start drinking it.
Just for the hell of it, roll me an acrobatics check.
Mhm.
Dune, you see a pitch black
Biff it.
brew beginning to build within your cup as you see the froth that you'd expect to be a reasonably lighter color remains
Mhm.
pitch black.
I'll kind of look at it and bottoms up and I'll throw it back.
Okay. Uh, we'll get to you in just a moment. Harry, you take the snap, pour it out as you see another frothing build begin to reach inside your cup, and you see a very nice cup of old standard.
You gotta drink it down.
Drink it down. Almost feels like home as you remember the multiple times within Waterdeep and walking with your father. Occasionally, he would slip over the tankard that he's been drinking from, allowing you to take occasional sips here and there when you're younger, as the memory slowly begins to build as each sip continues to rise. Eventually, the cup is empty. Yet the memory still stays.
How how are these kegs? Like, did you? I swear you said they were double stacked. Is that true or no?
It's two of
So
each.
they
Next to
two of each. So you would see
Okay.
old standard, bitter brew,
Harry's gonna kind of like sit
sweet
down,
malt, sweet malt.
like kind of next to it and refill his glass and just like kind of just like
Harry,
chilling.
don't drink too much.
See, you need to try some before you can say.
I don't know if that boy has ever drank in his life. Let him go nuts.
I'll walk around the bar. And I'll go, Harry, you can have this last one. But if you are drunk, you are in mortal danger. And I cannot change that.
I mean, you could fix it. I'm sure.
I-
I'm sure. Here.
Harry, I'm a
Just
cleric.
try a little bit. Just try a little bit and you'll get it.
I grab his glass and take a small sip.
Daisy, you take a sip, and you've never really been one
Dave's
for
idea of
alcohol,
home is very different than our idea of
and
home.
especially since the last time that you've actually had a good drink was in respite on your first days here with your original crew. And the memory is warm, but you do remember just a moment of that almost peaceful time before you knew exactly of the dangers of this land. The memory is solemn one, a good but solemn.
I quietly hand Harry back the glass.
Harry's gonna take another sip of it. Just like kind of like you know, you come in, you have a hot cup of cocoa, you kind of wrap your hands around, you take a sip of it, and you just kind of like exist
Mhm.
with it. You're just like, this is nice.
I like to imagine Harry's just like really happy and Daisy's just freaking depressed. Oh, you enjoy that. I'm gonna go check on Darren.
I'm gonna keep my hand on the rod. I'm gonna leave it activated, but I'm just gonna keep my hand on it ready
Okay.
to deactivate if needed.
Gotcha. Fannin, Professor, what are you doing?
Just watching, just leaning on the inside of the bar, watching everyone drink.
I'm gonna
Okay.
walk around try to find recipes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a perception check, please. Or investigation. You know
No,
what?
that would,
You want to keep that?
that would be 3 more of his investigation. So
If you roll investigation, it will be a new roll.
okay, I'd rather do investigation. Well, never
Okay.
mind. They're gonna say it.
15 it is. You will walk around, even making your way behind the bar to see if you can find any particular recipes or brews. You do notice that there is one particular piece of parchment that does catch your eye, and it does say the Bardibock, the Banderbock High Time Special, which is essentially 1/3 of each of the barrels that sit in front of you. 1/3 of the sweet malt, one third of the bitter malt, and 1/3 of the old standard.
I make a little cup with all that together.
You make a cup with that all together, going to each of the taps, making sure each of them is well made, and you drink it down.
Yep.
And go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw,
I
please.
was say that's gonna be a hell of a save as a person who can't do that specific thing. Oh my god.
13.
13.
Well,
You
that's messed up.
chug it down,
Sorry to hear that,
and
Nico, but
there
hopefully you can
is
chill out
a
here.
moment of realization as go ahead and roll me 2d4 plus 2, please.
Oh, so it was like a mercy thing,
A
not like.
healing potion?
4.
Hmm.
You are healed 6 points of damage if you are damaged.
Yay! Yes, I am very
Oh my
heavily.
god.
Interesting.
However, you will also feel a slight wooziness within your mind. Your step is a little bit halted, and you will start to realize, oh yeah, you are buzzed right now.
I'm gonna sit down.
Yeah, yeah.
You walk away from me, by the
That's
way,
why I didn't want to drink.
or are you still standing there?
I do eventually walk away after seeing what Van did. I'm like, oh well. This
How
could be
much would
bad.
I have drank by the time Daisy walks away?
Sorry, what was that, Harry?
How much would I have
Yeah,
drank
that's
out of my
awful.
cup,
I've had a
like, by the
I've had a
time
couple
Daisy walked away?
dogs, and I've had a
I'd
couple
say
of those. I've had
you're
several
slowly
dogs, and a couple of
sipping
those
it,
have
like
had
you're
some health issues in old
being
age, so
careful
then
with
we
your
had to put them
drinks. You're
down.
enjoying the moment. I'd say you'd be around about a third in.
Okay, I retop it off.
All right. Daisy, you see the staircase that Dune had gone
Oh
up.
yeah, no, I'm sorry to hear
before.
that, but
So I
if
begin
they're in
my
constant
way
pain,
up.
yeah, there's no point
Okay.
other than sentimental reasons and to keep them alive.
Dune, you hear
Mhm.
It is
footsteps
still
beginning
it
to
is
approach
sad. It is
from
sad,
around the corner
but
as you see Daisy turn. Daisy, you see an empty room.
Huh?
Hi, Daisy.
What? What?
Coming from the darkness. You're not entirely sure where
no, I'm
in the
sorry to hear
room
that, but
you hear Dune's voice.
you know,
So the light as well is just not there.
Yep, there is no
Mm.
light.
Dude,
other
are
than
you
that,
in there?
hopefully
Did you do
everything's
something to
okay.
the light I gave you?
No, I'm standing here in front of this thing. This is
Oh
barrel
yeah,
down
for
here.
sure.
I cast light on my own.
I had a cat
Shit, I was gonna
named
say
was
the
Salem,
rocks
and
in the
he was an
backpack.
indoor-outdoor cat, mostly outdoor, and he got
I'll
into a
cast
fight with
light
some
on
wild
the
animals. He come back barely alive with like a
Jade
punctured
extender.
lung, and
Use it as a
we
wand
kept
to
him
light.
alive for several weeks. But after a
You
while, it was like
feel
he's
the
not getting
energy
any
fade
better.
away
His
from you, Dune,
quality of life is
Mhm.
as your
crap.
backpack is no
So
longer
it's
a
like
light. However, the
I hate
light
to do it,
fills
but
the
we just had
room,
to let him
Daisy,
go.
and you see again just the statue leaning down
He was
against the
basically
first
breathing
barrel
from a
and
tube.
nothing else.
Dude. Okay, I'm talking to you, but are you actually here?
Yeah, I'm looking right at you, and I just walk towards you. Do you not see me?
No.
I'm right here in front of you.
I think you're invisible.
Well, as always,
As
just
I poke the air in
remember
front
the
of me
good
with
times.
the
Try not to
blunt
worry
end
about
of
the
the
bad
Jade extender.
times, and never forget about them.
It will take a moment for you to reach out. However, eventually, as Dune moves forward, you do feel a pressure against the Jade extender. As Dune, you will now realize as you look down towards where the Jade extender hits your stomach that you do not see your body.
Oh, this is cool.
Can you put my backpack on the floor, please? Would like to access my contents.
Sure, and I'll take her backpack off and put it right in front of her.
I'm sworn to
Daisy,
carry your burdens.
you see your backpack just appear in front of you from the thin air itself.
I start opening it. I open my journal and start writing some notes.
What you writing there?
Around 10 seconds later, Dune, your form immediately comes back into fruition as Daisy, you see Dune standing in front of you.
I'm kind of like leaning over, looking at what she's reading, and I'll like appear right over, her, like, what you reading?
So you see, old fashioned feels homely, bitter malt, strong, sweet malt, sweet. I could like it. Combined.
What?
Bannon is drunk, and then Shadow Brew. Doing turn
This-
invisible. Those
Oh,
are
I was
your notes.
okay. The others don't make sense, but the shadow one, that's cool. I like that. That's cool.
Yes, and we're taking some of these. I start opening her. She starts opening her herbalism kit and passes 3 vials to you, Dune.
Dune looks excited. Okay, and I run over and salt the vials.
Okay. You are able to fill out all 3 of your vials
Once I'm
with
done, I'm
the dark black liquid.
all right.
For notes, keep this in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you drink a Banderbock Shadow Ale, you will roll a d4, and that is how many rounds you are invisible for.
Okay. Now I hand her the vials. Here you go. I'll carefully hand them to her. Like, here you go. Now,
All right.
you said about more.
Yes. And she takes 9 more vials and puts the other ones back in carefully. Closes it. Here you go.
I'll
Take this with me, and I'll head down.
put the back on. Follow her down.
And she'll grab 3 of each.
Okay. You will grab 3 of each. You will easily be able to fill all of your vials with each of these individual, the sweet malt, the bitter malt, and the old standard. As eventually you will hear the old standard barrel come to a gurgling sound, as it seems that the left one has been emptied.
Okay,
Dune,
so
if you want some old fashioned, take this other one.
all right, and I'll take my cup, and I won't fill the tankard all the way. I'll just fill it enough to where it's like enough where I swallow or drink, and then I'll fill it back and see how it is.
You will notice that Harry has been nursing his drink and is already mostly like a third of the way in where he was originally like full. And you will notice that there is a slight dripping coming from the right barrel. As for you, Daisy, you'd recognize that this is freshly tapped.
Oh, boy. Harry, how much have you had?
Oh,
You'll notice at this moment that Harry seems to be nursing the tankard, which is already a third of the way down. However, he seems to be holding his liquor for the time being, his ears completely aware, able
That's
to
good.
look over towards you.
Enough to
and I just kind of look. Look at you! I know someone small like you could handle alcohol like that.
look. Before I was here, I was just in a blacksmith, and it was warm, and everything was okay. And now it's not, and this is the closest that we have been in a long time. And you
Harry,
Wait,
like
so
see Harry like staring dude in the eyes, like
I'm confused. Are you like having a moment here with how good it is, or like I don't know.
you should drink it, Dune, and you'll understand. But Harry, remember, all good things must come to an end.
Might be a buzzkill.
Well, Dune, my memories were good.
upon here, like upon Daisy saying that, Harry's gonna take a big swing just to cancel out that negativity.
Hey, let me finish that off. You don't need no more, little man. Come
Sounds like Bunny
Harry,
needs
give
to
me a
get himself a
Constitution saving
honey.
throw.
on.
So wait, what are you trying to do, dude?
I'm just I'm once you take your swig, I'm like, oh, that's enough. We're out, and I'll grab it from you, and I'm gonna,
Yeah, you're fighting for this glass, motherfucker.
I bet.
Harry is
Okay.
clinging onto this thing with his life right now. Like this is
Harry, give me an acrobatics or athletics. Dune, give me an athletics, please.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
oh god. No.
Dune, you are able to wrench the tankard from Harry's grasp. Some of the liquid does froth out and fall onto the ground. However, it is still a reasonably half-filled tankard.
I'm cutting you off. That's enough right now. And then I'll just
Finish
take it. And I'll trade the rest of it in front of him.
Okay. You down your own cup and then down Harry's. As I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please. As you do feel, uh, as you drink it down, you take a moment, and you'd expect to have the memory of the campfire in the desert before you knew the darker side of your companions. However, it takes you back even further, a time before it all happened, as you see two friends, a friend at your side, human, smiling over towards you, holding out a drink, as a voice that you haven't heard in a very long time. Well, Dune, it's been a pleasure as always. A toast to our futures. As you see the tankards clash, the memory fades, as you can't help but feel a slight tear rushing down your cheek for a life that had been left behind and taken, only to feel the sudden heavy wooziness within your head. As Daisy, you'll see, after taking not only his own drink, but also Harry's, a very familiar sight of a drunken dude.
Oh,
You'll see
God.
you'll see the tear kind of fall down his face
It's like,
too.
dude, are you crying? Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Wait, is he crying?
No,
I'll
he's
just
drunk.
I'll just look forward and just still thinking about the memory, and I'll just look at the tankard and I'll just throw it across the room.
Whoa.
Like just
Harry,
throw it
you
across
just
the
see
room.
Dune just throw your cup across the room.
Except that you need to look at your PMs because yeah, Harry
Yep.
already had made
Uh,
choices.
Yep, okay. As you look over in time, as Daisy, you will notice that Harry has just, at this point, leaned down and just starting to drink from the tap of the
Oh,
barrel.
I'm going to grab him by the neck and drag him out.
You can't
Give me
take
an
my
athletic.
joy, damn it!
I
You
just kind
forget,
of just
I have a negative right now.
pissfully
Yep, so,
walk off in a pissy mood, just angry as hell now.
What
Harry,
do I
go ahead
roll
and give
for
me an
this?
acrobatics or athletics. Yeah, Daisy, you are trying to
Oh,
reach
I rolled that.
over
I
to
rolled that
stop.
privately. My bad.
Yeah, you would
It was
try
a
and reach
22.
over to stop Harry, but even in your weakened state, Harry is able to push you away and start drinking from the tap of the barrel.
I am going to extend the jade extender and jam it into the nozzle to seal it.
Make me an attack, please.
Rob, do I remember a name?
Fuck.
Oh.
I will say that there is not going to be a D100 table for this one because it's not.
That can only be good.
However, you use the jade extender and slam and press the button as it extends to 10 feet as you just see the tap being knocked off and there is just a rush of liquid covering Harry as he's currently directly underneath it as the entire contents of the barrel begins pouring out.
I'm gonna jump up on the bar. So I don't get wet.
Dune,
Yes.
you do remember one name.
Okay.
Bannon
Atticus.
runs over and casts mending on the tap.
Say it again.
Bannon runs
Atticus.
over and
Okay,
casts
thank
mending on
you.
the tap.
Sorry, what is Valen doing?
Casting mending on the tap.
Okay. As you quickly press your hand against the side of the barrel, the front of the barrel slowly seals over with no tap at the moment. That has been scattered off to the side. And the front of the barrel seems to have been mended over and sealed.
Thanks, Vannon.
The barrel remains, however, with no tap.
You see Harry just kind of like put his hand on the front, just like he just looks like you see his ears drop in sadness.
You see Daisy tap her staff on the floor. There, you had enough.
You just see Harry kind of like look up at you, and like you can just tell like he's on the verge of losing it. Like the one thing that I had that was was good. Like that reminded me of when things were okay.
Look,
It
Harry.
is around this time, Harry, that the memory slowly begins to dwindle and fade.
Daisy just standing over Harry goes, Harry, everything that is good has to come to an end. You can't live in the past or it will consume you. Trust me. She stows the jet extended and walks away.
Daisy, roll me a wisdom check, please. Check, but I will go ahead and take that. You will notice on the top barrel up here a familiar green cloaked figure sitting back, just looking down at you as you see him fading in and out for a moment. Just looks down upon you. You know, many times, memories are the things that keep us alive, little one. That was cold, even for you. As you blink, he disappears.
Daisy lets out a long drawn sigh. I'm sorry, Harry. I'm just on edge. We should continue. She silently walks out towards the door. And just stays there.
Dune just is angrily walking out of the room to the hallway.
Door's closed.
Yeah, it's fine.
You need
Yeah.
to please move this.
I'm
Why?
just leaning against the wall.
I'm ready to continue.
I thought we were waiting here. Wasn't this the whole point of coming in here, to find a safe place to chill? Do we need to
So
chill? I don't know what we're
So I
doing.
thought too.
Right. I just hold my head. Sorry. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
whatever.
Not here, or Harry will get himself drunk. We can't have someone drunk shooting
I'm
bullets.
sure Olive can babysit him.
Not in the battlefield. Not if Olive
Right
is
now.
100.
I mean, right now. Just put the little rod on top of him while he sits down, lays down, whatever.
Do we want to go look
fine.
at the workshop?
Yes.
All right then. Click. I'll put my rod away. Let's go.
I'll follow Olive out.
I just opened the door. I'm staying here for now. I got to make
Oh,
sure
then-
everybody leaves.
Daisy leaves first.
All right.
Yeah, once I get outside, I'll cut in front of Daisy and lead.
Vannon, Harry,
yeah.
you boys coming?
Bannon hands Harry the tack back. Like, you might know, you might be able to put it back again.
Vannon,
Mhm.
as you walk away from Harry, turning around the bar, you feel a presence trying to communicate with you. Do you accept?
Yes.
Collect call from.
And we
Most-
will be right back.
Most of you are too young
Oh,
to
boy.
know what that is. Collect call from Weird Skeleton Geppetto Guy. Do you accept the charges?
Dude, I just
Daisy,
remembered.
you have really high perception, right?
Daisy does, yeah.
Yes, I have insanely good perception.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing you would have noticed looking at Harry is like anytime you've seen him eye to eye, his eyes are just kind of cold and dead. There's just nothing in them usually. You could just see like the sadness, like the pure just like lack of like what he loved, like what he misses. And like you could see that like he was just hurting.
That's why she apologized. Because indeed,
Yes,
it
but
was very cold from Daisy.
yeah,
And
it's
she's
funny
never
because
been
even in my
cold.
characters, my characteristics, like my eyes are black and cold. Like, nah, this is full emotion at this moment.
Oh yeah, no, it's like you've never seen Daisy be so cold to someone, and it's sad that it's Harry.
You're even nicer to the thieves.
Yeah, that sounds like something I would do.
Yeah,
Only I probably would have destroyed the keg on my way out. On purpose. On purpose.
Love it that Dune takes one drink, fucking destroyed. Like
Right.
Harry's.
Shit
By
happens.
the way, Harry's like 3.5 glasses into this thing at this point. Harry's been slamming these. Like Daisy walked away, he retopped his glass. He finished his whole glass before Daisy got back, refilled it again. Like Harry's on round like 4 at this point in this
I
thing.
never have good constitution saves when it comes to getting drunk. I never do.
Dude, I accepted the drunk charge here. I was like, if I fail it, I fail it. Like Harry wants that back. He wants everything back before
Right.
death expected things from him, and shit went to shit. And back whenever he was just in a forge, it was just him, his hammer, and the metal that he was working on. Back when his eyes didn't get petrified for touching a door. Back when he'd go home to Tara's homemade dinners.
Yeah. If Daisy actually managed to go even deeper into her freaking, she'd be worse than Dune, to be honest. Because it's like, it's like all those good memories, and then the fucking hell that followed.
Need to leave.
It just reminded him of the bullshit.
Well, yeah, I opened the door. Let's go.
Yeah, we might need to leave Trist.
Why?
Let's just say there's stuff in here that we really don't want to touch right now.
Like?
A
Don't
lot
be
of stuff
fucking
that can kill
vague.
us very easily.
Vannon, we need, concrete things besides the things that we saw outside.
Look.
What?
We came here for 2 things. I'll be happy if we get 1. We have spent how long trying to get here? I'm not going to waste.
Ages.
I'm going to come out of here with something because they've all wasted so much of my time already.
Look,
You can have some beer.
Vannon,
Beer does me no good.
please just tell us. What is it?
Apparently, there's a lot of. The longer you stay here, there's a curse that gets put on you. And you slowly start having issues. It varies per person, but you start having these weird curses and weird things happening to you.
I feel
Shit.
fine.
It's probably because we haven't been here that long.
Oh. I don't know. It feels like I've been here a while.
Vannon, make me an insight check, please. Natural 20.
Nice.
Nice.
I am sending the information to you in DMs.
All right, just to play the other side, if we leave, where are we going?
I will aim for where the green stuff is coming from.
So we'd be heading back towards Woody.
Oh, I miss him.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
Your son and grandson.
Not my son. He's a tree I created from a bean from a bag.
I know. I'm just playing off Woody.
I'm not motherly like you.
I know. You're the
Yeah, not
stern
bad.
kind of mother. But still, since we're on the first floor, let's try to find the princess and get her into that little floor hole you can make. And then
Yeah, let's get out of here.
we can use the stone to go to Anik Hotel.
All right. How do we know when we find this princess, Daisy? What does she look like?
I'm going to try somehow to connect to the princess. Try to see if I can sense her presence.
You concentrate. Nothing.
Dune?
Oh, she should be near the center of this floor.
Oh, the
Near the big
statue?
hole. Well, she might be a statue. I'm not sure.
Wasn't that the center of the room, the statue that blew up?
No, there's the center of the whole floor, not this area here, but going in deeper. We grab her and then we
Dune,
just get out.
given your
Okay.
current state, you will have disadvantage on dexterity and wisdom-based checks and saves until your next long rest.
Got it.
Everyone?
Excellent.
Just Dune.
Just do,
Just doing.
Maybe
Oh,
Harry.
because he's drunk.
Yeah.
Harry is also at this point.
Wait, Harry is
Okay.
what?
You're drunk.
I'm moping behind the bar. There's just
Yep.
light pouring out from behind the bar. Harry's slouched on the floor in the corner.
All right. I'll get Harry. I'll meet you all outside. You guys decide if we're leaving or if we're actually going to make this time worth it for something.
Well,
Yeah,
let's go
let's
get the princess and
continue
just
on. I don't wanna
get out.
We should take this time to breathe. Have at least Harry and Dune sober up a bit, and then we can look for the princess.
Harry, let's go. We're leaving.
What's even the point? Like,
Yeah, I agree. Don't worry. I'm on your side of this. We still have to go.
you kind of see Harry just kind of moping in the corner. He just has like the tap in his hand, and the barrel's just solid now.
You need to cut him off.
Barrel's, they're not drinking. Harry, come on, let's go. On your bunny feet.
Give me a reason why. What's the point?
If you don't, I'll count to 3.
Can you even count that?
1, 2,
At this point, Harry has like an eyebrow raised. He's like looking to see if he actually can count that high.
3.
Okay. He like gets up and like he kind of doesn't realize because he's been sitting down. You know, kind of after you drink too much, you kind of you think you're good. You stand up. You're like, whoa, hey, no, that doesn't work.
The bottom half of your suit is indeed also covered in and soaked
Meh.
in the ale that had surrounded the floor.
Meh. Who cares? Harry's
I'm
gonna
gonna
try
go
to cool
pee
guys
himself.
slide over the bar again.
Oh, this is going to be good.
I'm
Yep,
hoping
roll
it's
me
gonna
an
be good.
acrobatics
I'm
check with
really hoping.
disadvantage.
Like I want this to be good. Damn.
Yeah. Even though he is reasonably tipsy and swaying, the moment that he jumps over the bar, it is the most fluid motion that he's done in the last minute or so.
You DM rolled that again, by the way.
Damn it.
He
Why?
did.
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna send a
But he
random
rolled a
roll so we
19
can
and a
get that setting.
23, so
Oh wow.
Yeah,
There you go.
this is just a roll just to get it back to public. Sorry.
Oh,
There you
that's
go.
Just-
oh yeah, no, he's the was it the drunk ability when you pull stuff.
Drunken master.
No, it's when you're drunk and you can do things better than if you were sober, but you don't know how. Yeah, that
And
he,
it's the above board thing. I really wanted to eat shit on
Yeah.
that because like it would have just added to the sadness Harry's feeling right now. Like it would have just been the feel.
no, but
But
this is good
fucking
too.
Harry
You
nailed
could
it.
slide over expecting that you're gonna biff it, land it. You're stunned that you actually land it. So like half a second pause, and you're like, "Hey!" And then you realize that you did well, and you wanted to do bad, and you're like, "Oh, all right."
Harry kind of like stagger walks to the group.
Yeah, he's drunk. Let's go.
Dune, break the carpenter door down,
Okay.
or at least bush it in.
Oh.
and you guys make your way out of the Banderbrock Brewery,
hmm
heading back into the market.
Remember, there's another set of doors. Just so you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this one right here, it's barricaded on the other side. This one might swing out too. I don't know.
Looks at the door. The hinges on the outside.
You will notice that the hinges are indeed on the outside, so this door
Harry's just
goes
gonna
there.
knock the pins out.
That works.
You
I cast guidance on him.
give me a either Tinker's tools check or smithing tools check for this one.
And I have to disadvantage this, right? Yeah,
It is
ability check.
disadvantage due to dexterity. Yes.
You have guidance.
Okay. Roll a d4.
What's D4?
Yes.
Nice.
20.
That's not bad.
You carefully bring out your hammer and the chisel as you start to hammer away at the latches, and eventually the hinges will eventually drop as Dune is able to catch a hold of the two doors as they were about to fall out on top of you both. However, you will
That's
notice
yep.
as you ease them to the side, there is a gathering of wooden benches, work shelves, and just a mere barricade that seems to be between you and the workshop within.
The structure of the doors would open outward, thus this barricade would have been absolutely useless. So I don't really understand. But man, whatever.
Fear is a big thing, Harry. You'll do unrational things when you're fearing for your life.
Not unrational, it's non-rational.
Irrational. There we go.
If they're benches and Harry's small, like can Harry just step through it, or they pretty heavily packed in?
Very heavily packed in.
Okay.
We're gonna
Jin,
knock it
you're
over.
free
Do
to
you want
throw
me to
them off
destroy
cross.
it? Pulling them out?
What did you say?
Just pull them out and throw them off the balcony.
Okay, help me out. Olive. James, kill him.
Alright, yeah, we'll try and pull them out.
Harry's just gonna
You
slide down the
pull-
wall and sit down and just kind of look between his knees, just at the ground.
Bench after workspace and a few cupboards that were thrown into the mix. Eventually, you start to throw the barricade outside. You are hearing the slams of wooden furniture just echoing out into the air, reverberating out into the open space,
I know, good idea.
as this is clearly not being quiet. This is very evidently rather loud and
Just try to be a
attention
little more
bringing to
silent.
where exactly you guys are being.
Why? Everybody knows we're here. We just had this big fight in the central chamber that wasn't very quiet.
We're still drawing attention, or still, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right.
Look, they know we're still alive. They could kill us whenever they
Who
wanted.
cares at this point?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep throwing.
Yep, I am
Yep.
too.
Just continuous wooden structures being thrown off to a 20-foot drop. The echoing sounds of broken, shattering wood echoes out into the air. The clanking and tinkering sounds of tools being sprayed across the ground as well. As you pull open one of the wardrobes and send it off the side, you will hear the shattering of glass, also echoing out into the air.
His fault, not ours. I will keep a watch though, in case anything tries to descend from on top of us.
You keep an eye out. Nothing seems to be approaching from either the ceiling or the walls for the time being. However, every now and then, as more furniture is being smashed against the ground, you do hear the chittering sounds of those spindly legged spider like entities that do begin to echo out further into the cavern. Eventually, you will see at the end of the uh, passageway what seems to be two statues in the motions of trying to push something uh, down the hallway, as you see that they were indeed pushing down another wardrobe of sorts. The door partially open to reveal a stacking of wooden pieces. You can see that there are birdhouses, uh, mixtures of tools and other pieces of woodsmanship that have of woodcraft that you see has been very well maintained. However, you will notice behind them that the room is mostly empty, apart from the two individuals.
Put them out here. We'll use this to
All
as a
right.
safe space. We can have
Put
Venom
them out
build a
here
bubble.
and here.
All right.
Yep. Place them here, and place one here. As they both look in the motions of trying to push something, clear signs of fear on their faces.
Oh, you guys didn't get anything from that lower hallway in the brewery, did you?
No, there's some Banderbox having a nice old time. So nothing of value or anything.
That's odd. Okay. So yeah, I guess we'll go in and see if we can bunker down.
You do see that it's just mostly an empty room. Scratch marks across the ground that show furniture has been moved and adjusted, probably to create the barricade. But apart from that, the room is reasonably empty and would be suffice for a place to rest.
Alright,
I will find a place to lay against, and I will go take a quick nap.
let's take that at 1 hour with inside Vanon's dome.
I'll put
And
it to home.
I will give water and food to both Harry and Dune so that to help reduce their drunken state.
So the dome was made,
Nice.
I assume, on top of me.
Around most of the group, yes.
So Harry has been slumped staring at the ground between his knees. Daisy, at one point, you walk over and you realize Harry's out fucking cold already.
Nope. So much for the food and water.
Beautiful.
So they're both conked out. Oh well.
Yeah, he's just kind of slumped with like his knee, like his elbows on his knees, and just
You made food and water, Daisy?
No, I have not.
Oh.
I have in my pack rations. So
Oh.
I was gonna give them, but they both fell asleep.
I'm already out.
Yep.
It will be 10 minutes as the dome is created. Around 40 or so minutes later, all of you will hear the sound of grinding metal echoing out into the air, reverberated out from outside and within the confines of the outside space, which you can only assume to be the grinding metal of the peak. Screeching voices screaming out into the air, mostly distant. However, a few of them seem to be passing on by throughout the market itself, as you hear the screaming sounds echoing out into the air and shooting through, as you hear them screeching out, passing on by the room occasionally, as they're scouting out the space that has already obviously been opened and sensing some form of life within the area. Eventually, after a couple or so minutes, the screeches begin to fade and disappear towards the north.
Pleasant.
You are able to finish your short rest. So go ahead and roll hit dice if you have them.
I have 2 left.
Oof.
Anything that you would like to do during this hour?
I would like to attempt to memorize the first floor's map again.
I'm sleeping.
Probably gonna snore a little bit.
Oh no, I'm snoring. I'm snoring a lot too.
Daisy,
Mhm.
I will say with your passive perception, you are able to get a genuine idea of what exactly is around this first floor. It is the Trist General Market, which you are currently residing in. With closer detail, you will see that there are indeed 5 stores on either side of the room, and you will notice that the Bardabok symbol, the Banderbok symbol that you had seen on the barrels does remain in the space where you had been before. You can see the room above it seems to be what looks to be a symbol of a rolled up piece of cloth. The one above here, the room that you're currently residing in, seems to be some form of trinket store, from your understanding. You can see below you is a loaf of bread, and below that you see what seems to be a theater mask with the smiling face and the sad face resting in that. Opposite there, you can see in the right side of the general market, the top one going down of the 5, the top one is a crossed blades, so 2 blades crossed over each other. The one under that seems to be the shape of a closed off helmet. The one in the middle seems to be the symbolization of some form of holy symbol. However, is a mixture between 2 different symbols cut off down the middle. One half seems to be the symbolization of a hammer. The other one seems to be the symbolization of the sun. The building underneath that, you can see what seems to be a cloud. And the last is 3 stars in a triangle formation.
All right. And do I have a general idea around where, according to my memory, could I find the princess? If I were to
You
pinpoint it on the map.
do get a genuine idea that there is a space directly above where the market is, which is the Grand Auditorium, and you have a feeling that this is the only other space that you would believe that the princess could be due to the size. Especially given your vision from before.
Okay.
At that, it is the end of your short rest.
I wake up the 2 drunks. Come on. We gotta go. We narrowly
Okay.
avoided. We narrowly avoided the birds.
All right, let's go.
Are we still drunk?
You should probably pay attention to the
Very
time.
much so.
We're going to the Grand Auditorium.
Harry's gonna take more effort than that. Harry's slumped.
All right, come on. We're going to the Grand Auditorium. And Professor, I'm sorry to say, but once we get this, we're leaving.
Oh, we're already here. You might as well go to the top.
No. If what Vannon said is true, I'm not gonna risk it.
Eh,
Your father can. Your father sent his son to hell.
no,
To get a
I think
gem? That does what?
Yeah.
I honestly don't know.
Yeah, not
Something
my
important?
problem. Actually, Princess isn't my problem either, but I'm coming out of here with something. Harry,
Yes.
get up. Let's go.
Harry lets out a loud
We're
snore.
way in over our heads right now.
Yes, let's get the princess. Get the
Especially because
fuck
we
out
got
of
two
here.
drunk idiots with us now.
Yeah, I mean, remember that's because two people decided to get drunk. It's not my fault.
No.
before
Oh,
that,
says the first person who got blinded.
don't scream.
They already know we're
I
here.
don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I'm yelling.
I'm holding Dune's arm. I'm like, remember? I just said the birds came by.
Hmm. Whatever.
All right, so where are we going? I didn't see a staircase.
We're going down this way, continuing into the place. Grand Auditorium should be further ahead.
Lead the way. I'll keep up the rear. Dune, stay with
Hmm.
Daisy, please.
Will do.
Daisy, watch Dune.
I will. Do I still have my weekend strength, Rob?
Yes,
Okay. So
it's until you take a long rest that
I'll
you're
tell
able to
Dune
regain your strength.
to keep my backpack safe. Contains things that could turn this around for us eventually. Or if we get out of here alive, make us money. So forwards we go.
Make your way down the path.
Making sure to look for anything, any traps or any hostiles.
Okay,
I'll bring up the rear.
gotcha. You guys make your way forwards. You see another staircase that leads down and around the corner, leading to another large passageway, maybe around about 20 foot tall. Again, the embroidered stone and archways that surround it make it very clear that this was once a very well maintained city within the mountain itself. As you continue forwards, eventually peeking around the main side space of where the passageway is, you do look in, and Daisy, you see a familiar sight.
There's a giant hole.
It is a giant hole, and with multiple figures surrounding it, just either staring towards it or turning and twisting their way to possibly try and run. As I will go ahead and place you guys in here, because I forgot to put the tokens down, but it's fine. Everything's fine. You don't need to worry about it.
Probably not. It's fine.
And
I'm loving it.
and are you?
This place? No.
It is
All the way
Dune
down.
that has the bright light on him at the moment.
Bottom middle of the
No,
page if
I
you
have
haven't
it.
found it yet.
I took it away
Oh,
from
that's
him.
right, Daisy. Okay, so Daisy, you have the lights.
So I want to
Bright
confirm.
light. Yes.
Whenever I just was messaging Prak about it because he tried to wake me up. Harry's pretty slumped. He did not wake up from it. He's out cold. Like he was ready to take his 8-hour rest. Um, Olive said that in like messages that they would have thrown water on Harry. Would that have like sobered me up any?
Not at all.
Okay.
Just woken you up.
You are wet for the second time this day.
Mhm.
However, not of the best liquid that you've encountered today as well. Once again, the slight hints of light that seem to echo out into the air as you do see, technically, at this moment, just give me a second here, you will see a large beacon of light that seems to rest over the top as Daisy will look up, as do the rest of you, and see the opening of the peak itself, resting directly above you. And I will go ahead and give you guys a little bit of vision.
That's a little bit of vision. I'm not worried about the birds. I'm worried about the freaking sandworm with a hole that big. Ah, Dune reference.
As this is what you see, just the gathering of individuals, some of them turning as if trying to turn away from something. However, most of them seem to be flash frozen in the space, petrified in the large cavern that presides over.
Did you say your princess was in the hole or at the hole?
No, she should be at the Grand Auditorium, which this is it, right?
This is it.
Okay, I will try to look for
Parkless
among
found
the
Waldo.
crowd anyone that seems different,
Sorry.
more regal, more elegant, more even different facial features and such, different biology.
Give me a perception check, please.
I should have guided myself, but I won't.
You look amongst the crowd that surrounds you as you do see standing amongst them, directly in the center of the group, what looks to be two sets of horns preside over the top of the head. Uh, a flowing dress that seems to be tattered at the bottom. However, you can see that there are small pieces of patchwork that seem to cover some of the shoulders. You see that there is little bits of not regality that you'd expect, but hints of common clothing that seem to cover the dress. As you move closer, you see a complete lack of jewelry covering this infernal individual who looks to be very much a native of Essrena. Not exactly a tiefling, but closer to the Cambion and infernal nature of the land. As she is standing there looking towards the hole with a slight expression of fear.
Hey, I was right. Spot the main character.
That her?
Could be.
Oh, the statue.
Well, we got a hole. Let's get her and get out of here, right?
Maybe I
Yes.
should try and ask Belladonna. Maybe.
Or we grab her and get out of here and ask her when we're out of the desert of death.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, come on, Olive, and I
Let's
kind
be
of like
ca-
stumble
let's
my
be
way.
Dune, I know you're drunk right now. Let's be careful, given that we don't know what could emerge. Keep your eyes out. Your senses may be dulled, but I want you to be careful.
Hey,
I'm just gonna
Daisy, as
stagger
you
forward and
speak
bump
out,
into the statue.
you bump into the statue, and Daisy, as you watch your companions moving forwards into the crowd, you will hear just on the cusp of your hearing sound of grinding stone
From where?
in front of you.
Bannon, get the hole ready. It takes like a minute, right?
There's grinding stone coming from in front of us. Is it the statues moving to look at us?
It is for a moment that you now see the collective sound of the grinding stone as each and every one of the statues that currently surround you slowly turning their heads to face you.
Hey, that's not fair. We're just looking at it. You can't do that.
That's bullshit.
Fine. Don't get out. Get behind him, please. Let's all back up. I'll take care of it, but I want to make sure everybody's backed up.
All right.
Can you get the hole ready, Bannon, back here? Dude,
I could also,
Harry,
Mm.
now.
I'm right here.
I could also summon owls to grab her.
No.
Okay.
And then you spread out the hole onto the ground as it slowly descends and creates the space.
Daisy, how
Harry's gonna
does
look overseas, stand next to Daisy, and he's gonna kind of walk over here.
where-
I tried to grab him to stop him from moving farther away than my 5 feet range.
Daisy, how does that sanctuary thing work?
Well,
Can you put it on me?
yes, I can. You'll have a minute, and
I don't need that long.
things. Yes, things will. If they try to hit you, they may bounce off or not.
That's fine.
Could,
Can you sanctuary me, please?
of course. And go. And I sanctuary her.
Okay. I'm going to dimension door in front of the statue.
Okay.
Grab the statue and dimension door back.
Okay. As you grab a hold of the statue, seeing the native tiefling and infernal face, you can see quite clearly that there is an obvious difference between this individual and the others.
Yeah, I would
Frozen
imagine a tiefling is
stone.
very different than dwarves and humans.
As you do see the ritualistic markings along her forehead that seem to make grooves, almost like a rippling motion of something touching the surface of water. As you place your hands upon it, all of
Before
you
I grab
hear the
her,
collective sound of stone grasping a hold of the earth, a slight rumbling sound beginning to build as you see multiple hands latching on to the edge of the hole itself as slowly protruding and escaping the hole there is a gargantuan monstrosity, as if a collective pile of statues holding blades and hands extended out towards you as it will begin to try and charge forwards towards you.
you better be worth it. I'm going to put my hand on her and yeah, dimension door back in front of the hole. Our hole.
Okay.
So I
As you
can
do
put her
so,
in the
you
hole.
hear two more slams of heavy stone echoing out from not only the
Actually, can
west,
I change
but
my
the north
mind?
side. Sure,
Can I dimension door to the front entrance of Trist?
you
Now that I
certainly
see
can.
this, since
Yep,
that's within
you
500
can.
feet, I assume.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm at the front door with the statue.
Okay, you
I
all
say
see
run.
all of disappear into that black portal as all of you see these large, towering, maybe 50-foot tall entities, one crawling out and pushing, shattering the statues are in its way as you hear two more slams coming from the ceiling against the ground from not only the eastern but the western side of you guys.
Grab the hole. Let's go.
I'm
I'm
casting
gone.
conjure creatures, summoning owls, and making them grab us. And then
Okay,
flying us
roll me a
out.
wisdom check.
All right. Wisdom check. I'll make sure to roll a check this time. 23.
You are able to grasp a hold of your scars, sending the green energy out as the owls are able to be maintained this time within the confines of Trist, as all of them gather up the rest of the party and start to fly out. You hear the collective sound of multiple screeching screams as if grinding stone echoing out into the air as you feel the impacts uh, directly underneath you, and they do seem to follow you until eventually you make your way out of the entrance.
They'll catch up with me carrying the statue, slowly trying to run my way back to the city.
I'll
Yep.
kind of run next to
With the
Olive and
statue.
I'll be like, okay, I'm here to help. Come on, let's go.
What are you talking about? You're on an eagle owl. I'm
Oh, that's right. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Forgot. Yeah.
You will
Olive.
watch as you will see Olive is grinding this stone against the ground, doing her best to move away from the uh, creature. As you guys see, as you fly out across above her, these two statues look down towards her and begin to bring their warhammers up.
The remaining owls grab her and the statue.
I'll
Because there are
call
8
out
owls in total.
in Dwarvish. We've saved the princess.
And they cannot have attack of opportunities on the owls.
Okay.
Amazing.
You guys begin to fly out into the sky as both warhammers slam down where Olive and the statue once stood. You guys make your way out of the confines of Trist as the doors begin to close behind you and booming sounds echo out into the air as you have apparently made your way out of the city with the princess in tow.
As we're flying out, I look over towards the professor. Next time I see your dad, I'm punching him in the face.
Good fucking luck.
I am
like to
having
see
the
that.
owls fly full speed towards the holy ground.
You guys make your way over. Eventually, you'll start to see the small hamlet that was outside of the rings of Trist, and eventually make your way over. The owls land, placing you
Quickly,
down
to the building.
carefully onto the earth as you drag the statue in to the main building that you had seen before, with the hallowed ground still maintained.
Yep, underground we go.
Yep.
Heading to the underground. I'll go ahead and move you guys in there. Carefully making your way down the stepladder. Eventually, the statue will rest with you.
So we each make our way down the ladder?
Harry and Dune, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
At disadvantage, right?
With disadvantage.
Hey!
Nice.
Lucky
Uh,
footwork.
Would you like to use your lucky footwear, Harry?
How about this? Pick high or low.
You pick high or low.
Okay. It's a question if Harry's gonna react to you fast enough to pull this off. It's a reaction.
Right.
So
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm gonna say high is a success.
Okay. Go ahead and make your roll.
Yep,
Nice.
that's that.
Yep. You are not able to think on your feet as your hand slips and you do fall directly on top of the individual that was directly underneath you, which would be Professor.
Okay.
As Professor, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Biff it hard. You won't. Oh, yeah.
You hear Harry's hand slip just in time for you to brace yourself to the side as Harry just falls directly down to the bottom
Okay.
of the passageway. Harry, you will take 16 points of falling damage
That's a
as you
40
splash
foot
down
drop.
onto. Yeah, it's a 40-foot drop.
Um,
Oh fuck! Harry goes zooming
And
fast.
eventually just drops down as you all eventually make your way in, trapdoor closing behind the last person that makes their way inside, and you seem to be safe. The
Harry,
statue looking forwards, just staring out into the abyss.
Harry does the drunken fall slam. I'm okay. I'm okay.
No.
And he-
Harry slams and like when you get to the bottom, there like the fur around his eyes just wet. He's like, can I just go home to Tara, please?
But okay, now put her in the hole and we can go.
Well, hold on before we go. Not sure if this will work, but I think I may remember this in Drunken Stupor, but I want to see if this works. And I'll actually take the shield off my arm and put it on her arm and see if anything happens.
Uh, as you place the shield, the arm shield, onto the arm of the princess's statue, you see there is a slight shift as the green energy within the arm shield begins to glow. You see cracks beginning to build along where the forearm it rests, and eventually, with a moment, you see the shell of the statue begin to break away, and standing in front of you, blinking for a moment before falling back onto her, onto the ground,
I tried to grab her.
I do as well.
as the
It's not
princess. What is going on?
We're here to save you, my lady.
Like I said,
Yes.
you better be worth it.
You're not Tara.
She is.
Where am I?
Let's say
That's
we're
a
in Hall of Ground
long
right now.
story.
Belladonna sent us.
We can catch you up in
I need to.
Anikotal.
Yeah.
That's better.
Nikotal. Yes.
We're outside of
No,
Tryst.
I need to. I need to return to the capital. I
But
must.
yep, I'm with you. Let's go.
Must
Wait,
warn them.
wait.
What capital?
It's been more than 2 or 3 years at this point since you may
I-
have last had consciousness.
I don't understand why. But I must return to Estira as quickly as possible. Tell them what has happened.
Wait, Ayun? That's where you're going?
No, Ayun's near Astira, Olive.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not from here.
Avin is towards the southwest of the capital of Essrena. It's Estira. That is the capital, and I must return.
Look, we'll go
Wait,
to Anikotal, and probably someone
We
can
do not
take
have
us
the
there.
time.
We
We
don't
do
have
not
the
have the time. You don't
resources to...
understand.
My lady, we don't have the power to take you
Can you
directly to
teleport us all
Astira.
there?
I do not have the ability to do so. My assistant was able to do such things, but why would my
Listen,
sister send me
you're
there?
outside Tryst. Well, the remains of Tryst.
The remains.
Yes.
Yes.
It's been over 3 years since you may have last had breath in this world.
I say we catch her up.
Yes,
Then
indeed.
I would say we might be too late.
Sounds like.
Yes.
By the sisters. Oh, goodness me. It's probably too late. My father's already been overthrown.
Well, actually, and I will
If
let
her
her know
plan went
about
into
the vision I
fruition.
had.
The
That her father
vision?
may yet still be alive. Because when I already touched the tree, and all that happened, I remember the father was in a bad condition, but wasn't still dead, according to what my mother told me.
Is you catch her up with the vision and the information, she just looks around. Then we might have time to stop my eldest sister from overthrowing the throne and claiming Essrena as her own. And that is where we wanted the session tonight.
Let's fucking go.
See, that's how you do
Fuck
more
yeah,
than
hectic.
2 rooms in one game. I'm just saying. Just saying. I'm not, you know,
Hey, let's
possible.
dimension door in TOA. I'm sure that'll go great.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's possible.
But just dimension door everywhere. We know the two men now, right?
You guys are like 10th level. I'm only like 8. You got it.
Holy
I'm sure. I'm sure that you'd agree with that, right? Right, Hectic? You think dimension door is a great idea?
Absolutely.
Oh, it's a fantastic idea. Do it.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah, totally.
fucking go, dude.
The,
I'm
the
so fucking
literal
hyped.
one time I did it almost got me killed.
I absolutely would have fought that stuff though.
That was fun.
The worst part is
But the good thing we did the short rest. Otherwise, I only had 1 spell. I couldn't do both in and out.
Oh, I figured we need to take a short rest for you to come back online and to get our health back. Oh,
Like I
Yes,
saw you said those
sir.
statues turn. I'm like, there's only one way to do this: get in and get out before they can react.
I remembered. I wrote down in my notes what to do. Yeah.
So,
Well done, dude. We
Woo!
fucking did it. I'm so
Yeah.
happy. Let's go.
Sir.
Fuck the cannon rock. We got what we wanted here. Fuck the jewel. Let the fucking Flickwigs have it. I'm
I
happy now.
agree. It's theirs. Yeah.
no, I don't think they're living. They're probably already dead.
Oh,
Probably.
we fucking turned that nest up to 100 right now. If they go in, they're fucked.
Yeah.
That's the hope.
Hey Rob, my magical tinkering, it doesn't say if I get back on a long or short rest. How does that work?
You can get it on a long or short rest, so you'd be able to get it on a short rest.
It doesn't say either. That's what I'm saying.
I
Hold on.
know.
Let me see if the full.
It'll say it. Yeah, you got to go into the actual class to read it.
Let me see. Let me see.
No, I'm sorry.
I
You can do it whenever. You can only have 2 active, I believe.
I have
Right.
one box I can tick right now.
Touch one creature. Can bestow magics, touching
Oh no,
one
it
at a
is 1.
time,
I'm
using a
thinking of
feature. Though a single
prestidigitation.
object can bear the property. Maximum number of objects get effect is equal to your intelligence modifier.
There it is. And yeah, you can do it whenever, as long as you can only have 1 active though.
Right. Or up to his intelligence modifier.
Minimum 1.
Right, minimum 1. So yeah, you
Yes,
guys have
sir.
found, and not only found, but unpetrified the third princess of Essrena.
Woo!
Oh god, I'm so fucking happy right now.
Damn.
Darn, I tried to get her to teleport us to the capital.
You tried, but yeah.
Good try, though. Good try.
I will say this. The princess does not look like a princess. She obviously has like the dress that has a very regal like tones to it, obviously of make that would be a lot more rich than most of the others, but she seems to be wearing common clothes. The dress itself seems to be rather tattered, as if even before the petrification there has been obvious wear and tear and not clear maintenance to it. And she seems very clearly not of higher standing, or at least tries to not look so.
Modest. Humble.
We're not
There you go.
Well, I mean, she's
Humble.
3rd down the list. You know, she gets like a couple hand-me-downs. They only care about their first child. Like, I'm thinking middle child kind of. Yeah, she got an allowance, but she doesn't have a trust fund, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
She's not trust fund, baby.
Yeah.
We did it.
We're not out of the woods yet, or the lack of woods yet.
That's fair.
We're on Trist
Nope,
though. And that's
you
what I
are
like.
you are still within the boundaries and territory of Trist.
Yeah, we have hawks that fly 160 feet per 6 seconds. So
Yeah, but I mean,
I can summon them twice more.
we can
We
go
can plan this
back,
out
can't
during
we?
this week. Like I can fly them.
Right.
We can fly it
Yeah,
twice,
we're
or we
not
can
planning
take the.
anything out. You know that.
Yeah, we can take the rocket over to Anikotal, which would be the safer play, to be honest. Then I can message Woody, tell him to make his way to Zoltan. Since he's a tree, he won't have any problems. We can
can't-
plan this out.
Wait, how far is the port?